What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? As they say, let's get the show on the road, so to speak. What's going on, everybody? How you feeling? Let's get the markets. Let's get started in the markets. See what's going on. Always a typo. Swear to God. Always a typo away. I gotta slow down. Slow down. Fix the typo. All right. Wow, amazing trade last night. This thing is still possibly moving to 571 CTSI. This thing absolutely exploded. Take a look at what happened with CTSI. We'll take a look at Bitcoin right off the jump. Some people are worried, nervous. Where's Bitcoin going? How low will we go? We're playing the Bitcoin limbo. How low will we go, my friends? Love seeing Ethereum down because I want to cop a bunch, and it's nice to see that Ethereum is still under $600, you know? Like to get it back at 500, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We will see. Let me pop out the live chat, see what's going on. Musa, my mans and thems. Okay, look, I got in. We sold at 5746. Did we sell the top? Look, I can't believe this. Last night, I was tentative. The market was looking crazy. But CTSI looked really good to me. I went in at, let's see. I went in at 9 in the morning. No, I sold. I went in last night at about 7:30 last night. I only put $600 in. Had no idea I would make 27%. And make $176 off of $600. Now, I usually put in like 2,000, 3,000. So to me, it was really strange. Really strange that was the case. Anyway, so CTSI, man, big play. And we sold, look, we sold at 5746 and it's at 5678. So we already sold the top. We sold very close. It was at, wow, it hit 6 basically, 5.9. I sold at 5.7 on that money. Dang. So anyway, there was more money to be had, but take your profits. Social Swap, my man. Everybody here, love y'all. Hadouken, Marafro, XRP User, Nicola. Getting some good trades at the bottom at 3 a.m. Sold this morning. Amazing. How we looking? Loving the dip. Yo, my man. Yeah, let's take a look at Bitcoin. How low will we go? Playing the Bitcoin limbo, right? Where will Bitcoin go? Let's take a look. Okay. Now, there's some people that could claim, you know what? We're still bullish. We never fell out of this daily pattern. Okay, so hey, I'm with that. I can believe that. Right? So, the daily, holding a lot of weight, doesn't seem to want to go down too much more. Chance it could, but the Stokes are low. I'm not saying it can't go down, but let's just back test the Stokes. So here the Stokes are right here coming down. And let's see, that was a little red period. We'll try to take that area. So Bitcoin went from 16.4 all the way down to 15.7, $700 in this little move here. Okay. Make sure, I just noticed something too. Make sure you're hitting this into 1080p. Big difference if you're not in 1080p on your resolution. Big difference, like real big difference. So make sure, please, you're on your 1080p settings because it matters. It really does. I'm just looking at it right now and it's a big difference. So anyway, Boom me up, Scotty. Boom me up, Scotty. Maybe, do I get some light in here? Will that change? I look faded, you know? So I don't like the faded look. So I'm going to add a little color to my face in the settings. We'll add a little saturation. And then we'll bring down that contrast a little bit. Even the brightness to me is a little light. Now I get my head flared though. This is weird, man. If I hit default, still does it. Why is it doing that? Always something. I gotta stay low. If I go high, I don't know. Looks a little better, cuts off my face, but whatever. All right. This person, my man. Okay, so check it out. Looking at Bitcoin on the daily. Daily looks, so far, you know, could be worse, could be better. 18,453. We're in the falling wedge. We're low on the Stokes, man. I'm just saying, like, how much lower can we go? To me, I feel like we range here, if anything. And it's still, we're still in play. Everything's still in play, in my opinion, unless this breaks down. Like, see this red candle like that? Unless we have a big red candle falling out of here, we take that, we put it over here. Unless we see that, yeah, I'm still somewhat bullish on Bitcoin. Holding, look, we look at the 4 hours. Stokes are curling up. MACD wants to curl up. Looks like it's going to make its way all the way back to the top of the pattern at 20,000. Am I wrong? I mean, it went up, it came down. It went up, it came down. Where's it going to go? Go up? We have to assume that Bitcoin stays in this pattern until it doesn't, okay? And there's a chance that it consolidates like this for a month or two. Just goes between 20,000 and 19,000. Just kind of finds its happy place. So far, so good. I'm low on the Stokes on the daily. I'm low on the Stokes on the 4 hour. They're pointing up. Yeah. So right now, temporary target I'm throwing out there, people may or may not agree with me, is just going to the top of the pattern. Up another 10% back to 20,000. Could even break the all-time high, 20,100. So that's it. Either that or we fall down. My only thing is we came up, we came down, we came up, we came down. You have to assume that Bitcoin will go up. You know, very similar to like it's kind of like this. Not kind of, it is like this. See this pattern here. You know, we were in this pattern. We came up, we came down, we came up, we came down, we came up. We hit the top of the pattern. We came down, and we eventually kind of made its way out, you know, in a way. You could say we're actually still in this giant, somewhat of this. Can we attach these? And it's been in this upward trend. To me, it's still an upward trend. I mean, that's a higher low than down here, right? Than the 16. So if you look at the bigger scheme, look, higher low, higher low, higher low. Now, we break this higher low, I'm bearish. But until then, like, I'm bullish. Even if we get down to 59, 16,000, as long as we bounce, we could create a double bottom there. So we come in for the double bottom. Or we're going to get held by the 200-day moving average. There's a good chance we don't break the 200-day. It's coming right here to test it. It kind of did in a way with the bottom of the trend line. So this is looking pretty healthy to me so far. Just so far. Anything could change. But right now, if we were to take this play, this is how we play it, right? MACD's turning in the pink. Stochastics are turning up. RSI's in a good way, bouncing off of oversold region on the 4 hour. Let's take a look at the moving averages. They are curving down, but usually they curve back up with the MACD here. So we look like we get a curve back up into the space, you know. Shout out to everybody here. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, show me you're alive, you know, show me you're alive. Let's go, let's get into it. What are you looking at? What did you take profit on? What did you lose on? Do you want to talk? Let's discuss. Let's get into the nitty gritty of trading. Ask about any asset. okay? We're going to look at the Dow. We're going to look at gold. We're going to look at Bitcoin. We're going to look at everything. We're going to give you the market. So let's take a look at the 1 hour for Bitcoin. 1 hour is a little stressed, right? It says we could come back down to the bottom of the trend line here and make a double bottom. So it looks like we could get back down to 17.6 on the 1 hour. Shout out to BS Social Swap. 17.3, 16.9, then Moon. Very good chance we do that. And also, these dips, I think, are going to be ephemeral. They're going to be short-lived. I don't think we're going to get huge dips. So when I say that, yeah, I don't want you guys to stress, you know. If you bought Bitcoin recently, I don't think you should stress. But if you're waiting to buy Bitcoin, I do think there will be a better price. Amazing news coming out today. A lot of stuff going on, man. A lot of stuff. We still don't have a United States president. The Electoral College still has yet to vote. Yet, news stations still continually misleading the public by telling people that they actually have a winner. We don't know who the winner is. That also lets you know the news is lying, because it's just pure fact that when the Electoral College tells us we have a president, that will be it. Yeah, we can speculate all we want, right? But to go on and right now, if I went upstairs and told my daughter, hey, Joe Biden is the president, I would be lying to her. Okay, that would be a lie. So, and I'm not going to get into the politics of who is who. I'd be honest, I voted for Brock Pierce. Hate on me all you want. He was the only guy advocating for crypto. And I felt like, you know what? I know my vote was like small today, but if I keep voting for the independent or the libertarian, maybe it'll become a fad. Hopefully it'll become a fad. And I always say, like, when do you make a change? You know, I'm sure, you know, Jesse Ventura won independent before. So I have faith that the independent can win. And I have faith in things that most people think are unbelievable. So I believe in the unknown. I believe in the unknown. But my whole point is it's a fact that, you know, the media is lying to you all the time. They break down Bitcoin in a way that's ridiculous, laughing at Bitcoin. Stay tuned. In a little while, we're going to show you a CNBC analyst who's laughing. He's laughing at Bitcoin. He can't understand why it's going up, even though it's 12-year-old math. Anyway, so 1 hour looks like, yeah, we could roll down. You could see, look, the last time, let me show you what happens on the MACD 1 hour, just to see how powerful this time frame can be. All right. Now, if you look right here, we have a cross on the MACD. That sent Bitcoin's price from 19.5 all the way to a low of 18.4. So there's a $1,000 move here in this cross right here. See, down, cross. Here's another cross right here on the 1 hour, and we're going to get from 19,300 all the way to about 18,008. So $500 to $1,000 moves. Here's another big one. 1 hour cross, harder to see. If I shrink it down, you can see there is the MACD cross right here. We were high. We're also high in the equator. So crosses high in the equator tend to have a little more downtrend. 19,008 all the way to that low of 17,967. Okay. No, low of 18,004. I was about to be like, wait, 18,473. And then, yeah, so you could see that these daily crosses here, here's a big one too, another big drop, 19.4 all the way to 16.1. So we've been doing this dance. And to me, this was just coming back down to the bottom of the pattern. Honestly, like, that's all it did. Came back down to the bottom of the pattern. We got bullish divergence established. Even on the 1 hour, you can see clearly sling down and a flat line here on the RSI. That is divergence. If when you go to an earlier time frame, I'm sure we're going to see it. So what do we see? What do we think here? Well, inverted head and shoulders in the bottom. Let's go to the 15-minute. So we got the inverted head and shoulder. Head, shoulder, shoulder. And you could just play this neckline. Maybe it possibly already broke out as well. Possibly play the neckline. This would just be a scalp. Something like this. Get you right up to here. Anyway, short-term target for Bitcoin, 19,000, just on this inverted head and shoulder. From there, hey, we could tank all the way to 17.6. I'm not telling you this is the most bullish thing in the world. Just breaking it down. 15-minute Stokes are high. They do want to come down. 1 minute Stokes are pretty high too. Not a good place for a trade. 1 hour wants to roll down. 4 hours looking better. And the daily's looking better. So what does that say? Well, it says that we can have a pull down on the 1 hour, possibly to 17,600. maybe 17.3. I don't know if we'll crack 17. Honestly, I don't know if we have the momentum for that. Let's put 17.6. My point is this. I want to show you that if we can keep this structure intact, so how low can we go? So let's go up to these candles here on the line, right? So if we were to break a candle down here at 17.7, this would still be a very bullish pattern. It would still be a bull flag. Look at it. Let's see how low we can go until... Now, we don't want the trajectory of this line to go like this. Then we're in a broadening wedge, and that's kind of, you know, not the scenario we're looking for. Still could be bullish, but not the scenario we're looking for. I would like to keep this line on these bars here. So right here on these bars. And I'd like it to stay somewhat clean. So let's delete this. I'd like it to look more like a bull flag or a bull pennant, something like this. I'll negate these two upswings. To me, sometimes they were just, you know, that's a... Man, it still gives you this open mouth a little bit. So here we go. So we could come back down here to 17.1. Yeah, you're right. And then we could even wick to 16.9. Okay? So I'm with you, Social Swap, 100% now. 100% me and you are on the same page. Because, look, we can still keep this structure of a pattern. If I go to the ghost, let's go to the ghost. Or the bars pattern here. I guess the ghost. But bars pattern was cool. Like, now it's not working. It's weird. We go to the ghost feed. So if we were to do something like this, wick down, then come back up to the top of the pattern, you know, something like that. Very possible. I'm not saying we'll go up and then, you know, so Bitcoin could be start to range, you know, this could be its breakout. We could see its breakout in this point too, but we're not sure. So this is what I'm saying is we could come all the way down to 16.9 and still be very, very bullish as long as we hold inside of this pattern. So I'm bullish, man. You can see. So we're projecting what could happen, and we're not worried about it. And it makes sense. You know, Stokes could come down a little more. 1 hour is telling us that we want to come down. We're a little spent already. So looks like we will make our way to the bottom of the pattern here. Okay. On the 1 hour. On the 4 hour, same scenario here. And then we'll bounce back up. So that's what I'm looking at right now for Bitcoin. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. You know, we could delete all this work. And we could be more, we could change it and say, you know, no, it's going to be bullish. And this is it. It broke off the bottom of this trend line, and this is it. So there's your two scenarios for Bitcoin. So don't be scared if we do get to 16.9. Know that that is the bottom of the trend line. There's a good chance we hold there. And know that there's so many big companies buying Bitcoin like you wouldn't believe. We're going to get into a lot of news on Bitcoin towards the end of the show today. A lot to talk about. Thank you guys so much for joining. Please hit the like button. Enter Wi-Fi down. Now we speak the same language. Yeah. What is good, lifers? What's right about going down yesterday? No one's really right. No one was right or wrong. I said if we broke this trend line, we were going down. So that makes me right, technically, right? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to be like, oh, who was right, who was wrong. That's why I wasn't getting in an argument. I always try to make that point when I'm in my group. I'm not saying, hey, yes, you're right, you're wrong. I'm not saying anything like that. All I'm saying is pattern traders trade a pattern until it's not a pattern anymore. It's just it's just more of a simplified way of looking at it, right? Less projections, more just kind of playing the same patterns over and over again. And but you know what? I love the projections in my group. And that's why BS Social Swap is an top admin. And that's why, honestly, I won't say anything yet, but he knows he's sticking with the lifer. I'll be taking care of that guy for a long time. I'll never forget what he's done for the group, and I'll never forget him, honestly. What he's done for me as a trader. He's helped me become a better trader. I hope I've helped him become a better trader. I don't know. One can only assume. That's why he comes every day to the live stream, and he spends so much awesome time in my trading room. Without him, my trading room wouldn't be as great. So who am I, man? I'm so lucky. I'm so lucky. Take a look at Lend, Ave, okay? Now, it busted out. I still have it projected going up to 118. Having a little trouble right now inside of this crazy bull flag that it's in. We'll kind of get into the 30-minute to kind of digest this. What is going on here with Lend? Let's see. I feel like we have to make this pattern. So we were in It was in an ascending triangle, which honestly, it's weird. As bullish as they are, I remember about a month or two ago, we had a lot of ascending triangles, and they all broke to the downside. I remember it. I don't know if you guys do, but like almost everything was in an ascending triangle, and a lot of them broke. You have an amazing system of trading that I just add to mine. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. So you look, we break down the rising wedge, which makes sense. 68% on break to the downside. That creates a falling wedge. Sometimes you have to break the pattern into multiple patterns to see what's really going on. Now, this coin, you really want to have this coin in your rep. You want to have some of this coin. Aave. It's going to be an amazing coin. I'm going to do a projection on this. I think it goes to over, I don't know, there's a chance it's a $2, $3, maybe $5,000 coin, maybe $10,000 coin. I think Aave is going to become $10,000 at least, because from my projections of the last bull run and how important it is and how much weight and how much money is invested in Aave, that's going to tell you something too. We're just beginning the bull market. You see way bigger market caps. And that tells me something. That tells me that we're going into a bigger move coming up. Shout out to everyone on the live stream. Really, really appreciate it. 21 people, 9 likes. That's not going to cut it from the Crypto Lifer. If I don't get 20 likes, I'm going to shut off the screen right now and go home, go to bed. If I don't get 20 likes in the next 10 minutes, I'm out. No, I'm serious, but hit those like buttons, man. It really, it's kind of likes are monetary value. I turn those likes into cash. No lie. So it's a bigger deal than you realize for you to hit that like button. That's how I actually make a living. Feed my daughter. Hit the like button. How's that? I should put a picture of my daughter's face on the like button and say, hey, when you don't hit the like button, my daughter doesn't get to eat. So if you want to feed my daughter, feed my family, if you have compassion for another human being who's basically working every day tirelessly, 3 hours a day on a live, hit that like button. Really appreciate it. It means the world to me. I'm done asking for it. I'm over it. But now you know. Feed the family, man. We could play Aave up. Yeah. I think so. On top of BS Social Swap, there's Hadouken, Jesse, Ross Kush, Bitcoin Mama, just a few of the brilliant minds in the Telegram group. If you're a newbie, definitely join the Telegram. 9th like is mine. Love y'all. Look, I still type in there too. Love y'all. Thank you guys so much. 14 likes. Wow, you guys just did it up. Now, yesterday we got to 44 likes. Unbelievable. Okay, let's get back into the data. This is why you guys are here. So Aave, look at Aave now. On the 15-minute, it's sitting inside of this bull flag and breaking out of the falling wedge. If we go and do a deep dive into the 1 minute, do we have my coveted bullish divergence? And I think we do. We have swing low to swing low here. Remember, the basics will set you free no matter. We're all emotional beings. Some days are going to be harder than others for our emotions. I don't know why that is. Yesterday was a tough day for me. I wasn't feeling well as well. That could have been part of it. Just a little under the weather, all different things like that. So anyway, you can see we have bullish divergence here. That gives you the bottom of the pattern. That usually establishes why you can get out of the pattern. When you see the bullish divergence, you can say, okay, we're going to get at least to the top of the pattern. Then I'm going to see what happens from there. So Len, what did it do? It came up and went down. Similar to Bitcoin in a way, channeling. But to me, it broke out now, and it's forming a bull flag, okay? Forming a little bit of a bull flag. Stokes are getting low, too, on the 1 minute. So this could be getting ready to rock, in my opinion. So watch Aave. Remember, it was just at 93. So it just had a nice pump, and it came back down into this trend line. And you could see, if we go to the 15-minute, so it was in this downtrend. It broke the downtrend. Let's see if it can get back up on its trajectory it was making here. Okay, very similar. Let's look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour looks like this thing is ready to rock, right? Could have front run the pink already and got some of this move up out of the pattern. So this one went down as low as 73. It's already up 10 on the 73. Crazy how they do this, right? They rock Bitcoin to bring these alts back, and then in the middle of the night, they jump right back into these alts. Unbelievable. Like that CTSI play I was in, who would have thought I was going to make 20%? I never thought I was going to make 20%. I think that's absolutely insane. So this is a little higher than normal. You bring that down. There we go. Makes sense. Okay, so looking at Aave, I'm thinking of entering Aave. I'm liking it. Let me look at the 1 hour. I'd like the 1 hour Stokes to curl back down. So that's how I roll, man. I basically put an alert down here. I'll right click it, add an alert. And when that alert goes off, yep, all good. Alert name, Aave buy. And you can name it too, which is cool. I never did that. I should always name it. Only once per bar, once per minute, once per bar close. Yeah, only once. Create. And hopefully, when the Stokes get down here, we'll get a little bit of a thing. I'm in Av long. I'm in Av long too. Like, I started adding to the position, only like $500-600. But I started buying Lend last night. 68 will be a good entry. 768. Up 22% in an Av. Yeah. That's amazing. Good for you, man. I like that. I like that. Yeah, let's see. I purchased some Aave the other day. So one thing they should tweak about 3 commas, there should be a DCA. They have a DCA bot, but there should be like a DCA. There should be something showing me like all my buys. Maybe there is, but like right now I can't see everything, right? Like all the history. Like what, how much did I purchase? If I made 10 buys in Aave, it won't give me my my dollar cost average, you know. And I feel like it should. That's something that we all want to see. DCAing is important, but you can always add it, you know. So last night at 7 p.m. paid $80 for some Aave. First buy. Should have been buying it. I've been trading it for a long time, and I knew it when it was 200 Satoshis, when it was nothing, literally last October. Been trading it for a year on and off, and I've been watching it for a long time. It's basically a coin I knew was going to do well. Should already have made $100,000 off of it before this even started. Honestly, I like Atom coming down. I hate to say that, but I just like it. I like Atom's one of my favorite projects. I think it's going to do huge. So to get Atom below $5 is really the move. I'm starting to get my accumulations on. I'll be honest. I'm starting not to care about the movements of Bitcoin. I think we only have one more big pullback. So even if you get down now, just dollar cost average. Don't put all your money in yet. Like, this isn't where we go all the way. But this is definitely where I start nibbling. I start taking nibbles, okay? I start taking nibbles. And here you go again. Look, bullish divergence. You could buy into that. Boom. Get in. Get it, you know? This is what I'm teaching all the time. Basically a basic pattern. We could eat off this pattern for the rest of our lives. We could keep it real simple. BT drops to 17.6 possibly, and then moons. So XRP this time keeps following the Bitcoin pattern, right? Yeah, that's what's another thing. Let's talk about XRP. Everyone wants to a lot of people want to know what's going on with XRP. And the reason is because they're saying, well, it has the spark drop, right? It has the spark drop. It's going to pump. Damn, we lost 5 people. We're watching. What did we do? Anyway, we lost the spark drop. And also, start giving me your tickers too, man. Let's get some tickers in so people understand that they can ask about anything they want. Can you chart algo, please? Okay, yeah. Here we go. There's a ticker. Hit the like, raise the funds for the Rareable Artist IPO. Yeah, right? Always crush that like button. Anyway, let's go. So here, I like Atom right now. Taking a nibble off of Atom. 1 hour for almost all the coins is kind of getting high. You know, we had our move. Tells me that there could be some, SCRT Bitcoin boom the last couple of days. Yes, it did. Let's take a look at algo. We have an ask here, and then we're gonna get into Bitcoin dominance. Actually, let's go through the show. Bitcoin dominance. 6360. What's going on with Bitcoin dominance? Well, it's forming this very strange track, which to me is still a bear flag, okay? So it's just consolidating. I feel like it's only a matter of time. If we have a Bitcoin dump, I think people are going to run back into Tether, and they're going to jump back into Bitcoin, out of Bitcoin. So, yeah, we'll look at XRP. We're going to look at everything. We'll break down XRP. You know, a lot of people hate on XRP. I think the people who hold XRP will get the last laugh, though. I really think that. XRP is entering DeFi. No one has discussed this. No one has really talked about it. I'm going to try to do a deep dive on this in the next few days and kind of give you the skinny. But there's a lot of talk about it and what's going on. Now, the 1 hour here for Bitcoin dominance, you can see is ready to rock. So there's a chance that Bitcoin dumps. It dumps the altcoins, and then people look at that as a time to buy Bitcoin because they're like, hey, any dip is a good dip. So I think even as Bitcoin falls, we could see dominance rise because people will be scared, okay? So just an hypothesis right now that I'm having, because look, we're low on the Stokes and the MACD, everything's wanting to curl up for dominance on the 1 hour. So you can see that Bitcoin wants to curl down, but dominance wants to curl up. We're getting across here on the daily, on the 4 hour actually too. So dominance on a larger time frame, and on the daily, dominance really wants to go down. So we're setting up for just like maybe a little bit of sideways movement, a slight pop as Bitcoin goes down, maybe to 64. And then I'm still very, very bearish on dominance going all the way down. So take a deep breath, guys. And we go back to my weekly chart. Everything's still in a beautiful shape. Dominance heading back down through this channel like it did before. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And the longest down channel that we could have for dominance is coming. You may be surprised. I asked what's up with Nano. Yeah, right. We'll get into Nano for you. For sure. Now we're going to get into tethered dominance. Why tethered dominance? Well, tethered dominance is going to tell us how many people are getting out of Bitcoin and getting into tether. This is going to give us another kind of health of the idea of what's happening in the markets. So let's take a look at tethered dominance. On the weekly, we had a big push up. Last 5-6 weeks, look, tethered dominance has just completely collapsed. But yet, look, double bottom here on the Stokes, coming back up. So something's saying even on the weekly that tethered dominance is about to rise a little bit. Yeah, if dominance is bearish, that indicates a pullback. Yeah. Look at Stoge, potential sleeper. I like Stoge. Been looking at that for. I've been playing Stoge on and off for the last year. So let's take a look at the 4 hour. Okay, 4 hour wants to roll down as well. So right now, so the biggest time frame is the weekly. That tells us that tether dominance kind of wants to come back up. It's interesting. Are we going to have like some big pain coming? That's a foreshadowing possibly. Now here though, 6 hours kind of spent. Wants to go down. We came up out of, this is a strange pattern for sure. Very strange pattern for sure. Almost a head and shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder, shoulder. Interesting. Or you could say it was a breakout, break back down. Now it's kind of in this pattern here. You know, we could negate this and say it's just in this pennant. And it broke out of the pennant with a retest, in my opinion, right now. So look, it broke out of this pennant, came back for a retest, but it's curling back down on the 6 hour and on the 4 hour. Both pointing down, not looking too healthy. So tether dominance, for the most part, looks like it could be coming down. So I think people could ride Bitcoin even if it goes down. I know it sounds crazy. The big boys could be pushing the price down, and retail could still be jumping into Bitcoin as it's going sideways or down. That could still send this going up. Morning, what's going on, Mohit? How you doing, man? Yeah, so we just finished the crypto stuff. Now we can get into the Dow. Take a look at the Dow and take a look at the gold. I've been less looking at the Dow lately. It's kind of decoupled from Bitcoin. I can honestly say they seem not to be as correlated as they were even 2 months ago. I haven't had the need to check it. Before I had the need to check it because they were correlated. Now it's kind of, Bitcoin's been doing its own thing. Now look at the Dow. I still have the Dow in this bull flag. Now, by now the Dow should have started to make its way back down to the bottom of the pattern. The fact that it's not is telling me we're gearing up for some big blast out of this pattern. We're forming a big bull flag, okay? You can see it. It's just like we talk about all the time. Now, if we were to take just a move of this would push the Dow temporarily up into the 34,000 region. What would that do to all your stocks, everything that you're in? Imagine that. Now look at the 4 hour. The Stokes are about to fly. The Stokes are in a good spot. The RSI is also in a bull pennant. Very, very good sign when the RSI is holding a bullish pattern. Okay? Very, very good sign. See this? Also, we can make a bit of a pennant here on the MACD. These are huge signs, man. I'm telling you, you don't see them all the time, even in very bullish scenarios. Nice to see these two things happening at the same time in conjunction with this bull flag up here. Look, bit of a head and shoulders on the Stokes as well. You have a shoulder, you have a head, shoulder, shoulder. These are all telling you something. Indications here. And look, this is even a head, right shoulder, left shoulder, complex head and shoulder. You can make the neckline, which we've already drawn, which is the top of the pattern. We take that, we move it to our measured move for the Dow, and that just, I mean, we're getting more confirmation the Dow to 35, 34K. From there, we may go sideways, and I'm seeing a bigger pattern because that's a breakout of a rising wedge, which you know, my friends, is parabolic city. Every time you break out of the falling wedge, that is the move that you're looking for. So the Dow could just continue up like this. And this is what I see happening for the Dow. Something like that. Okay? Something like that. Cool. All right, shout out to everybody watching. 16 likes. Let's get those likes up to 20 likes, please. If you haven't hit the like button, please hit the like. If you can sign into 2 computers, hit the like. If you have a VPN, then do that. Yesterday, they got me up to 44 likes, man. These guys are animals. I loved it. Anyway, so Bitcoin, we went over Bitcoin. We went over Bitcoin dominance. We did a lot. We talked about a lot. Oh, so this is cool. You can make these patterns here. So what bars is, see what bars does? So if you're in bars, you can take a line. Let's go. See this new setting here? It's called bars and patterns. So I think you can draw across an area and go like this. And it will just give you that same area. And then you can use that as a fractal, you know. So is this what we're going to see for Bitcoin? See? Isn't that insane? And there's a chance. It's funny, now Bitcoin and the Dow are correlated. They're both in a rising wedge, trying to break out, attempting to break out. So yeah, I learn something new every day, give you some new stuff to learn here. So you can take fractals and then move those fractals around using this bar pattern here. Bars pattern. And then you got your ghost feed, which you just do this, and it'll just show you like what pattern, like it show you some patterns. Anyway, let's get into the tickers. Let's see who asked about what. Jesse asked about Algo. I remember that right off the bat. Let's get into Algo. I opened up a bag of Algo, grabbed a bag the other day. Not a big bag, $500 bag, just something to ride up. Okay, let's take a look at Algo now. 4 hour looking great. Did fall out of this, man. We could just extend our bull, or it fell out of the bull. We could extend the bull. So it's in that rounded bottom of accumulation, though. Algo. Only a matter of time. We see it in this big bull. I have a 250% gain coming out of Algo. You can see the last time it went parabolic, it went pretty good. Let's see the run that it went on. In 38 days, it went up 228%. So a little over a month. You hold this for a month, you make 200%. That's going to be pretty sweet. Again, there's going to be way more gains coming out of this than the stock market. Even though the stock market's exploding, there's coins that we haven't even discussed going up all the time that no one even knows about. If you go into CoinMarketCap, you would be astonished at what's happening in the inner workings. Okay. So right now, 4 hours looking good on Algo. This would be a position where you would want to start getting into it. 4 hours telling you you're good to go. 1 hour also low. Lacking MACD movement and high on the Stokes. Almost everything is high on the Stokes right now. They kind of move in conjunction with Bitcoin, so they're all kind of at the same place. 4 hours looking really, really good. The daily wants a little more downside possibly before it resets. So you could, there's a chance that Algo wants to kind of move down. Maybe we make the bowl bigger. This is the center of the bowl possibly here. Let's readjust our bowl. And you know what? We could be coming down here to the bottom of the bowl to 26. This is what I'm seeing. This is what I'm seeing with the daily, because the daily has more room to go. Also likes to double bottom sometimes on the Stokes. And you can see, like, here we are low. It comes up, and then it goes down low again. See? See right here? Coming down, which is like right here. Like here, coming down, see? But then the Stokes pop you up a little bit, and just to come down a little lower yet again. Also, and that confirms the bullish divergence here, which establishes the bottom of the bowl. Damn, missed a good juicy dip. No, you didn't. I think we got more dip coming. I don't think you missed anything, man. Don't worry about it. And honestly, don't ever say, damn, you missed anything, because you know what? Your life is yours right now at the moment. Saying, damn, you missed something means you're living in the past. And you know what? We have the future right ahead of us. Let's be zen. Let's be present. Let's move the way we need to move. Okay? Also, this is possible a inverted head and shoulder. I mean, a head and shoulder. There's a head, shoulder, possible shoulder there. It's not perfect, but it's possible, and that could bring us back down again to where I'm talking about. So I think 25, 26 for algo looks like the bottom. But honestly, if you just start accumulating now too, it won't be too bad. ORN, ego, and uni, please. Master. Wow. I am nobody's master. Nobody's master. Nobody's master. My ancestors were slaves. They were Irish slaves. They were beaten, and they had to eat grass. Okay. This could be the last pump to 25K and pullback. If dominance is bearish, that indicates a pullback for us. Look at Stoge, potential sleeper. Morning, lifers. Listening in the car. Awesome, awesome. Damn, missed a good juicy dip. Nano for Sergio. Nano. Here you go. I gave you your nano hookup. Origin recent merger. XRP. Let's talk about it. Let's do. Furnace SS. What's going on, man? Shout out to all the new people on the stream. Shout out to everybody here. Yeah, hit that like button. We're about to approach 19 likes. Let's get to 20, 30 likes, man. Come on. 30 likes. Anyway, and honestly, I know I'm not like the regular channel asking for likes. My group is amazing. Once you get into my group, I have a link to my Telegram channel. People join that Telegram channel, and we form a really strong bond. I've seen people in the group form bonds with other people. Now, the like button is an algorithm that got people to come into my live stream, which then got people to join the Telegram, and then people became friends. So by hitting the like button, there's a high probability that you will actually make a friend, someone that you like, someone that kind of has some similarities with you, or someone that doesn't, that thinks differently than you, but that you really appreciate their different perspective. And I gotta say how much that like button really helps you as much as it helps me. So you know, be good to yourself, serve yourself, get the most out of my group by putting in the most, and you really will. So algo, we kind of went over algo. I think we did a good job looking at that. I'm on RSR and Ocean. Interesting. Okay. You asked for some more tickers. Let's go through the tickers here now. Don't get started. Can you look at SCRBTC? XLM bounced hard for me this morning. I entered Wi-Fi down. Okay. All right, let's take a look. We've been looking at Wi-Fi down. I got into Wi-Fi down yesterday at 37. I was up $172 literally in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Can you believe that? Like up on one of these wicks I must have got in on. And wow, it went to 45. I would have made a killing. Damn, I would have made a killing. Got a hold. So here, I was in at 37. Should have taken the money too. In like 2 minutes, you're up $170. It just never happens. 19%. I put 3,500 in there. Would have made a nice $700 easy. Who knows if I would have got the top, but pretty close. Now look, it's making a bit of a head and shoulder pattern, right? Could be making a right shoulder. Still could get a little bit of a pump though on the 1 hour. It says it's going to come back up. 1 hour looks really good. 4 hour doesn't. So I think you're going to make the right shoulder for the 1 hour, and then you're going to come back down for the 4 hour and complete the bottom of the right shoulder. Maybe somewhere back down here into the, see we're in this double bottom cup action though. See that? Double bottom. Could be some movement for Wi-Fi down. I think you could enter now, but you'd have to be quick to get in and out. I don't think it's going to last all day. But that's my opinion from what I see in the chart. Is breaking out, though, of the falling wedge. You can say that, too. It finally broke resistance, which is nice. I should have got more of that move yesterday, though. Definitely should have. Thank you guys so much for hitting that like button. Appreciate it. 22 likes. Love y'all. Love y'all. Hit the like, raise funds for the Rareable Artist. Yeah, always crush that like button. 7 Abe, SRBT. Can you go over Algo? We did that. Origin. Then you asked for a bunch of tickers. Origin, E-Gold, and Uni. Yeah. SCR BTC. I don't think I've even ever charted that yet. Came across my radar though. Secret network. Interesting. The secret network. Already got a little bit of a chime to it. Okay, on the 1 hour. Wow, this thing is already bowling up. Let's look at it on the bigger time frame. So the first thing I do, guys, when I'm looking at a new coin or something that... So a lot of these new coins, this one came out on the 29th of September, and then it just got beat to the ground. It's just what happens to these new coins. Because these guys are in pre-sale, a lot of people have them early, and they just start selling it off. They think, oh, I don't have to sell it off at the beginning, but once they start losing the gains, they say, you know what, why hold this anymore? And it gets sold off from the initial IEO or wherever, you know, when it first came and hit the market. Now, beautiful bottom. Looks like it will probably come back down to the bottom, 22.84. So you could see maybe a possible 20% decline. You could see the 12-hour is high on the Stokes, daily as well, curving down. So the daily is very, very extended. This had a big move already. Let's see how much it went up. I mean, it's bigger than you realize. Yeah, 50% gains coming out of this. So look, yeah, 20% pullback makes complete sense. 50% of that pullback come back. Then we could look at this again. Right now, it's a little hot, in my opinion. 4 hour even wants to roll over. 1 hour as well. Stokes are low in the 1 hour. You might get a little bit of a pop. But the overall, you know, also it's possible that it's forming a head and shoulder pattern here. You can see you have a shoulder, head. Will come back down, make a right shoulder, come back down to the pattern, do its thing, and then move up. SCRT, keep an eye on. Secret network. We'll keep an eye on it. Right now, though, a little spent. It's a little spent. Not saying it can't keep going, but it's a little spent here at 2,881 Satoshis. Okay. Hi, just joined. Hope y'all are making gains today. What's going on? Yippee-yay. Yippee-ki-yi. 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 Good morning, gang. Hope everyone's doing well. Thank you guys so much. Please hit that like. 25 likes. Wow, you guys are the boss. Super appreciate that. Super appreciate that. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at Jesse's list now. ORN, eGold, and Uni. eGold's definitely something you want to have too. It was hard to make my 10 coin list. Now when I do my list, I'm looking, I'm like, damn, eGold is pretty good. ORN is, you know, there's so many hot coins. There really are that have real promise now. If you're not in the game, you really won't realize it. You won't think about it. So ORN's looking really good to me, honestly. It is spent on the MACD, but we're going low on the Stokes. There's a chance that the MACD just wants to do a triple hill. Now we'll break this down. This was a bull flag that broke out. Now we're back in the pattern again. So a bull flag fake out, in my opinion, is what I'm seeing. But I do see the bull flag right off the bat. So that's a good sign. Breakout, came back down into the pattern. We got bought back up. Now we're in the middle of the pattern. Seems like a happy place for ORN around 324. Remember, we were in it the other day, right? I sold that 386, I think 2 days ago on that scalp. We got in. I made like 50 bucks in a couple minutes. ETH is a buy before the jump to 800. Yeah, possibly. We'll take a look at ETH, and we'll get into that as well. So the daily looking a little spent on the MACD, but the Stokes are curling up. Interesting. Usually these are together. They're not. That's telling me something interesting. I think there's a chance that we get a bounce off on that MACD, but we'll look. Same thing here going. The 4 hour looks amazing right now. Look at that. I mean, this is really where you want to get into something. 4 hour looks really hot to trot. Coming back down to the top of the pattern, curving up. Let's look at the 1 hour. This tells me that the 1 hour wants to curl down. It does, see? And it looks like we're going to basically, so this is what I'm thinking. We come back down to the bottom of the pattern. You could put a buy in here, 306, 310, something in that area. Looks like we'll come back down on the 1 hour. Reset these Stokes. Look at the 15 minute and the 1 minute. They're looking all right. They're looking cool for a scalp right now. So, but you will be fighting the 1 hour, so you only get a tiny move, you know. But the 15 minute and the 1 minute look good. 1 hour looks all right. 4 hour looks looks like it's gonna make a move soon. So this is looking hot in my opinion. Still didn't break this trend line. Doing well. Could have come down even more. It didn't. Still making a move. We'll put up this trend line that it's forming right now. Doing well. And there we even see the old hidden bullish divergence. Swing up to swing up. Clean. And then we have swing down to swing down. Tells you that the trend will continue. So that's hidden bullish divergence. I like to play that a lot. You can see it's starting to play out already. I like it, man. I like it. Chance it could come back down to 310 though on the 1 hour. So watch the 1 hour. Watch the health of this. Keep track on this line. But yeah, I'm bullish on this. It's looking pretty good. Looks like it might end up being a call in the channel if things keep going the way it's going. Very bullish with this flag. I like how it's keeping its momentum. That's very important too. So we'll see. We'll see. Also, if we pull a mini fib just on this 1 hour to see how it did. Yeah, it's coming right down to the 0.5, dude. That's beautiful. Right off the 0.5 Fibonacci level. That's insane. Even a little dip into the 618.5, which is the golden pocket. This is great. This is healthy. I'm liking this. And it bounced right off of it as well. You see some moving averages turning up. Let's look at the 4-hour moving average. We didn't take a look at the moving averages closely. They're all in a line looking really, really well. We had our golden cross right here, which propelled us up. Remember, these golden crosses are huge. Look, you buy into these golden crosses. Look how many gains you had. So keep looking for the golden cross. Keep looking for it. It's really golden. It really is. Okay, let's take a look at eGold now. This was the old Elron, but they changed the name back to EGLD. I don't know if it is eGold. I shouldn't call it eGold. It's EGLD. Elron. Wow, this thing's looking hot right now on the 4 hour, to say the least. Say the least. Two things I'm seeing. Okay, it was in a rising wedge that fell out that broke down. Okay, but also in somewhat of a double bottom pattern. Bottom, bottom. Not the most perfect double bottom, but it's there. Okay. So again, let me teach you guys. This is exactly how I would trade. If you're new to trading, if you're new to the channel, we do like a bit of tutoring every day on the channel. Not only do we show you the tickers, but we go over the tickers. We show you what's going on. We show you how to create your support and resistance lines. This is Apple H, Alt H, or Option H, I mean. And you're just making support and resistance lines where you see the price has had a bit of an issue, where it's come up and come down. Wow, eGold's about to get into price discovery. Not too long from now. No, we haven't gone over DOT yet. We'll go over DOT, though. I like DOT, man, how it's staying low. Really good low. Because I did not jump on DOT. And when it went up to 6, I was like, wow. It looks like I'm still going to be able to get below $5 DOT, which I think all you need. $3 is cool. $2 is even better, I know. But honestly, how big DOT's going to be, I just want to make sure my average is somewhere below $5. You know, I have these numbers. Like band, I don't want to pay more than like $6.50 for band. It's already getting a little high for me. $5 band would have been a lot nicer. Okay, so let's check it out. This is a double bottom on eGold. We have a cross here on EGLD. We have a cross here as well on the MACD. Let's take our measured move. If we break out of this pennant / rising wedge, it's kind of a rising wedge in my opinion. Pennant wedge. It's a little bit in the middle, right? Playing both patterns. It's a little bit of a hybrid. And I'm sure there's hybrid patterns. 38% gains coming. And that would just take us past this, you know, and then that would bring us into price discovery pretty close. I mean, not a lot of resistance in this area. Just wicks we're playing with at this point. Not a lot of buys and sells that are going to hold us down. So there's a chance that just keeps moving, honestly. I like EGLD here. Let's take a look at the 1 hour. 1 hour is a little spent like everything else. We're going to tell you, everything else looks exactly the same. The 1 hour on every single coin. So it looks like we're going to either go sideways. So that's how you're going to know if this is bullish or not. Watch the 1 hour. If the 1 hour Stokes curl down, look, we have double top here. So if the 1 hour Stokes curl down, also RSI comes down, MACD comes down, but we go sideways, then I'm in this. I'm in this 100%. If we go down with it, I'm still might be in it if we get to the bottom of the pattern. But if we go sideways while these go down, that's going to tell you there's so much momentum on that. So let's watch this. This is going to be a big play for us. If we all just kind of get cool and we watch this 1 hour and we make sure that the 1 hour, we kind of make a bull flag here. Let's look at the 15-minute. We're already starting to flag, in my opinion, up in this area. Doing really well. We just had a golden cross on the 15-minute as well. This is really, really good for the momentum of the move. I like what I'm seeing right now for eGold. This curve up is good. I like this double bottom pattern. It's a little elongated, but it's there. Bottom, bottom. There's a W there. You can see it. We can see the bullish divergence too. Swing down here, but the RSI wanted to do its thing regardless. So you look, swing down here, but the RSI is swinging up. If you can't see that, let me make it really clear to you. But that is what's called bullish divergence. And you can see bullish divergence always establishes the bottom. We tend to then move our way on up into the pattern, you know. So at 14.19, where do we see E gold? This might be a good place to buy it now. And you could just basically, you know, put a stop loss somewhere in the middle at 13.61. If we break down, then we go buy now later and at 12.61 we get back in. If you want to be aggressive, 14.21 is now. I would wait to see what happens on the 1 hour. Want to make sure that when the 1 hour resets, this flags. And that would tell us that there's a very bullish momentum on this. Yeah, Patrons of the Moon said E-Gold to $100. Oh, definitely. EGLD outrun is going up, man. It's going up. And probably not that long from now. Did you see the RSR news pump? No, RSR had news, huh? Damn, I was in RSR. I sold it. Let me see what happened to my trade. Uni. Let's take a look at Uni. We didn't finish the request here. Let's look at Uni. I want to get through these requests faster so you guys can keep sending them out. Let's go look at it at Uni at $3.50, $3.35. Uni bouncing. And there's my beautiful pattern. There it is again. I show it to you kind of maybe 100 times a day. I charted maybe 100 times a day or more. We've already done, I think, like 6 or 7 of them. Here's number 8. There's the bullish divergence. Swing up to swing down. And then we have swing low to swing low here. And then you get in here and boom. There's your leverage trade. That's how we leverage trade on the 1 minute. Same scenario. It's my camel. Up, down, hump, head. There's the camel pattern that we used to talk about when the channel first started. We haven't mentioned it in a while. The old camel trading. But there you go. Falling completely out of the pattern. So sad. Uni was in a beautiful pattern. Falls out. Comes back down. If we try to put it in a pattern now, we could say, okay, fine. It's in this wedge now. Clear look of head and shoulder pattern too playing out. Head, shoulder, shoulder. It fell down to the bottom of the target. And honestly, this is textbook. Shoulder, head, right shoulder. These are 2 shoulders. How do you find the target? You take the head to the neckline, which is about here, and then you bring that to the shoulder. And look, that's where the price went. I do like to enter prices at the target of the head and shoulders. I found they bounce hard off that area. Very, very hard. So, Uni, man. It just could be a good place to get into Uni. 333, 334. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. Again, it's like everything else. The 1 hour is high on the Stokes and the MACD. So everything is kind of everything's waiting on that 1 hour. We're gonna have to wait till like later on in the afternoon, couple hours, 2-3 hours to see. It takes like 3 to 4 hours for the 1 hour to kind of do its whole run, right, up and down. You could see that, right? You can see that. Let's take a look at the Stokes here on the 1 hour and try to show you what goes on. But look, Stokes come up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours. Stokes come down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 hours. Stokes come up 1, 2, 3 hours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just showing you up and down on the Stokes how long it takes for us to come back down. This is telling us that we're going to come back down and retest, maybe even lower. Yeah, right now we see all 1 hour is the right shoulder. I agree. I agree with you. I completely agree with you on that. Yeah. Totally. Oh, you deleted, but I like what you said. I agree with what you just said. Makes 100%. Really, really bullish on silver right now. I really am. Coming at $24 an ounce. Okay. Let me show you what's happening for silver. Now, it was in this falling wedge. It broke out of the falling wedge. It's now retesting the top of the pattern. Very strong. Also, it has crosses on the MACD. You have a golden cross here with the 50 cross and the 200. This is remember I just showed you a golden cross and things really started to move. This is going to propel silver back over this high here at 25.90. So look for silver to break this first resistance, and then it's coming for the second resistance here at 27. I still have it mapped to break out of this falling wedge, which it is doing, and to go all the way up to $36 an ounce. I see this happening by March. It's possibly earlier, but I do see this happening by March. Big move. I think dollar is going to actually have a big collapse coming into 2021. You're going to see that there's just going to be too much demand on the velocity of money that the dollar can't handle. This is going to create an issue of lending, and I don't know if they're going to have to print more and more Because what happens is now, too, each time they borrow overnight, they're losing value of the dollar, right? So they're going to have to borrow more money to basically keep the collateral of a loan. Like if they make a loan at 12 at night, 8 hours later, the collateral of that loan has actually risen because they've printed more money for the loan. Every single time they print more money to collateralize a loan, or for a bank to print more by fractional reserve lending, they're actually extending themselves even deeper because the dollar has to then keep rising in value. So they have to keep printing more money every single night to suffice for the same behavior that they're doing. So that's just something they have to watch. Let's take a look at RSR. You said it's flying right now. Wow. Wow. You're right. Jeez Louise. What a candle, man. Damn. We missed it. I missed it on the stream. What a candle that was. Jeez Louise. Looks like it's pushing higher right now, though. It just has a cross on the 1 minute. You could get into a scalp right now. Possibly. Interesting. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. So here. Hitting the limit. You want to ride the run up out of the bull flag. Hitting its limit. So what's going to do now is going to run a flag. So right now you get your flag going. You watch this flag happen in real time. See what patterns I got going on it. So wow, yeah. So it fell out of the pattern only to break back out and just explode. So I got into RSR down here. I was playing the same idea. Damn, man. Damn. And I got stopped out. Yesterday was a tough day for a lot of stops getting hit. Let me show you the trade right here, though. I got stopped out of 3 things hard yesterday. But that's why you have a stop loss, so you don't have $1,000 losses, right? So I got into RSR at 1989, and I had to sell at 17, and it's at 21 right now. Damn. So I was in at 1989. So I got in here. I basically thought this was a breakout right here. Thought I was buying the breakout. Got faked out. And I never really buy breakouts, too. Very rare for me to do something like that. I would have made 5%. So I'm not too pissed. I didn't realize that. Yeah, who would have known? Who would have known? But look, 4 hour looking good. Let's look at the 1 hour. See, the 1 hour is high just like everything else. And there was your move. I don't know how much move we're going to get out of that. Let's look at the 1 minute. Just because that 1 hour wants to roll over, it's not in our favor at the very moment. We'll see. But wow, what a big move for RSR. What was the news? RSR news analysis market beat. This is pretty cool. This is new. Let me bookmark this because I never found this before, and this is pretty cool. Shout out to everybody watching. 30 likes. You guys are amazing. I posted a cup and handle on RSR a few days ago. Yeah, I was in RSR, man. I delete because I didn't write good so that you can understand me. Sometimes I think so fast so I miss some letters. Same with me, man. Same with me. Chris Conlon, hugs and kisses. See, we straightened him up from last time, and we threatened to kick him out. He came back with the love. Morning, Salmon fam. Checking in. Hubby in the hospital, but doing well. I began looking for a home to land in. Almost there, but just wanted to send some Crypto Lifer love to all. We miss you, Denise. It's been a while, man. I hope you're all right. I hope you're all right. Lend is popping. And for months, and they released a statement. Oh, let's say what he was saying. Now, reserve rights is like a collateralized, though. It's connected to some, like, eventually it may be connected to some securities. Not, I'm so sorry that he's in the hospital. I hope he's okay. I really do. I really do. Good news, the channel has grown a lot since me and you first talked, though. Things are going well. So that's good news. Thank you to all the lifers and all the support that I've gotten. It's overwhelming. It's just an inspiration to everybody to just live your life, do your dreams, man. Right now, especially, like, if you had a job that got taken from you and you were thinking of changing that job, do whatever made you happy. Do your love. Find a passion. You know, make money from within. basket weave, and who I don't know what it is, whatever it is for you that makes you tick. So look, we look at this in OMC Go. Look, we got a head, we got some right shoulders, you know, and we're in a bull flag too. So OMC Go looking good. Just in this time frame, in the 1 hour and the 1 minute. Let's take a look at the 1 hour and see where we're going. Ooh, see what I like now is, are we going to do an RSR? So the chance that we could RSR our way out of a lot of these patterns. So people say, what is he saying? Well, if we looked at RSR had, it basically fell out of its pattern only just to come back out and explode, right? So let's take a look. Similar thing happening here to OMG. Nah, it won't be hard to remember people, man. You have no idea. I have a photographic memory. I'm like not like an average person. Definitely something going on with my brain that's completely different. Everyone that's met me has all been like, you are kind of a strange guy. And when it comes to like intellectual, like math, I do math super fast. I don't know. I remember almost every person I've ever met by face and name. I've seen someone I hadn't seen in like 20 years from my elementary school. I saw him at a legal seafood, stare at him. I was like, I know you, you're John. We went to elementary school together. He was like, yeah, that's my name, and I have no idea who you are. And I'm like, I'm Sam. Like, we went to school together. He was like, it was insane. Anyway, look at this. Could OMC Go make its way back up into the pattern and explode just like we saw with RSR? We would like to think so. It's possible. If not, it is in a falling wedge, though, and we're going to see it maybe try to break its way out. It is in that V-shaped recovery, you know, with a head and shoulder pattern, too, as well on the 1 hour. Again, 1 hour is spent in a lot of these, right? You can just see the MACD. MACD's turning up, though, with no signs of turning down yet, which is interesting. If we look at the 1 hour MACD, look at that. Hasn't curved down yet for OMC Go. Could be more momentum for it. Interesting. 324 OMC Go. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hours looking really good on a lot of these coins. So if we just gotta wait for this 1 hour to run its course, and then there's a chance that, you know, a lot of these coins are about to fly. Bitcoin goes sideways, we could see some big movement in these coins. So far, I've been a hodler of XRP and XLM, but thinking of getting a lesson from the lifer. Learn something new. Waiting on the video. Cool, man. Yeah, but I do one-on-one tutoring, so just sign up to the tutoring. DM me in the group. And also we have Crypto Lover or Crypto Tutorer. What is your name? What is your name in the group? Hey, what's your name in the group so I can tell people? That's it? At Crypto Tutoring. I believe it's at Crypto Tutoring. My wife is attempting to admin the group. At Crypto Lover, says Theo. We thought I had her change it last night, though. Anyway, oh, there's my dislike. Love that. Love that. Love that. Shout out to whoever hit the dislike button. You're the best. Thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. Anyway, they used to dislike when I had 1 like. Now they dislike when I have 30 likes. How does that look with your one little like now? Getting smashed. Anyway, let's take a look at Ocean. You guys mentioned Ocean. I like Ocean. I'm hot on Ocean right now. I do have a position in it. It's underwater. I did not sell. I'll be honest. It's not a loss until you decide to sell. Let's take a look at Ocean. It's forming a funny pattern as well. So it's in a giant, it was in a bowl in my opinion. You could still say it's in this bowl now. But to me, it was in a bowl here. And now it's kind of forming a double bottom in my opinion. Something like this, you know. And I think it's just going to dance around here till it flies out. So be patient with this. Be very patient. Obviously, the 4 hour. 4 hour looks really good. Look very extended. Very extended. Oversold here on the RSI. Coming up on the Stokes. So this thing looks bent. You know, looks like it's at the bottom of its bottom. Let's look for some support and resistance on the 12 hour. Some support here, some support here. A little bit of support there. Some support there. Boop, ba-doop, Ba-doop-a-doop-a-dum. Okay, so look what we see forming here. Double bottom. Very large double bottom. There's a chance we do go lower as we make our way out of the bull, right? Coming all the way back down. We could get to 32. Sad to say. It looks like that could be the bottom for Ocean. Okay? But then it's going to work its way up, and it's going to blast off, right? And it's going to be in price discovery not too long once it breaks over 60. So big gains coming for Ocean. I would wait for it to I would accumulate in this range here. I would just, anything in here would be a steal, in my opinion. Just like down here. You were lucky to get it right there. That was a one-time deal. This could be, it could bounce back in range here. I don't know, but I'm saying is this is an area where you really want to accumulate Ocean. Okay, we look at the daily. The daily spent as well. So a lot of these are at the bottom of their barrel on the daily. That tells you something. That tells you something, that there's not much more room for them to go down. Good places to accumulate these coins. How many gains can you get out of Ocean? Well, I think there's some big gains coming out of Ocean. Ocean Protocol. Boom. 83% gains. How long could it take? About a month and a half. You will have to be patient. Could be 3 weeks. I don't think shorter than that, but you never know. You never know. Anyway, were you in NIO? Did you not sell? Do you want to still in it? Are you not sure what to do? Well, look at NIO right now. Okay? And you can see that it's clearly in the ye old shoulder, head, shoulder. There's actually an actual amazing pattern for this. We go right here. I believe it's called the head and shoulder. I found it the other day. Yeah, right in here, head and shoulders. And you can actually make it, and it labels it for you. See, look, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. To me, it's forming a head and shoulder pattern very clearly, NIO. And in my opinion, I'm a pattern trader. It should come back down here and reset at about 22. Had a nice run up, man. Now, I'm not saying this is guaranteed, but it looks probably likely. Let's take a Fibonacci pull on that. We'll pull a fib retracement on that. Kind of like it right there. Yeah, and if it comes back down to the 618, even, that'd be at $29. So that's a chance too. So I'm going to go to the 618. I'm going to make a call. It's also going to kind of hit the 21-day moving average. I mean, the 200. You also see the 21 curving down. One good thing, though, is the 4-hour is looking bullish. So it could be making its right shoulder up one more time, like maybe something like this. And it could want to come up a little more before it comes back down. And it may not be making a head and shoulder, and the head and shoulder may not play out. It may stay at the bottom of the trend line. I'm just projecting possibilities, and that is a bearish pattern. Let's look at the daily. The daily actually looking good too, though. So the daily and the 4-hour say, you know what? There's a chance this actually continues. It may negate this head and shoulders altogether, honestly. Let me pull it off. The daily and the 4-hour tell me that this maybe the head and shoulders has played out, or maybe it's not a head and shoulder, you know. Looking somewhat like one, though. So I'm building the story. I'm going to have to keep watching it for the next few days to see what happens inside of this pattern. We could also bring this down here and say that was a breakout, and it's just kind of staying in this range. That would make a lot of sense for the 4-hour and the daily. You see, because it's kind of making a range right here. Looking pretty good. Anyway, if it does break out, NIO will break out and hit this target here at 81. So watch NIO, man. If this head and shoulders doesn't play out, basically if we get a few more days and we get over here and we're still in this range at 47, 46 area, I would look to start loading up again. The 4-hour is looking really frisky. 1 hour needs to kind of cool off, but not too bad. Whenever the MACD is getting smaller in the momentum, it's coiling up. That also tells me that the pattern is more valid. So see how I'm using the MACD to explain more of what's happening inside of the pattern. I can really find confluence in that idea. It really, really does help and shows a lot. Okay, cool. Let's get back into the chat. I haven't seen the chat in a minute. Let's see what's going on in the chat. I've been really absorbed in these charts. Okay. For months, and they released a statement, all is well, best wishes. Ocean might take off again. When will it be 500 people here? It will be hard to remember yet. So far, I've been a hodler of XRP and XLM. We got to take a look at XRP for sure. I thought I was going to ask for his vitamin D water. I did right here. I got it. I got it. All I drink is water, man. No beer, no soda, no nothing. They released a statement, all is well. Best wishes, Ocean. So far, I've been a hodler of XRP. Crypto lover, haha. I thought he was going to ask for vitamin D. If you change it, then I might take that name. Crypto lover, right? Okay. Oh, I think she did change it. Talk to her, man. You can talk to her in the group. Yeah, Ocean long term and RSR. My friend, can you explain divergence? I would like to learn more regarding that. Joe Saba, you want to learn divergence. Okay. Google is your friend. Type in divergence cheat sheet. Think about this, man. Everything I've learned, mainly from Google. Now, here's your divergence cheat sheet. You have 3 types of divergences, or 6 types. You have bearish and bullish, and then you have regular, hidden, and exaggerated. Okay? So you have 6 types because you have 2 of each. Now, you draw bearish divergence on the top. Because a bear gets on top of you when it finds you in the woods. Wants to attack you, a bear is going to get on top of you. And you're going to be like, oh, the bear is going to be on top. So on top. A lot of rookies are drawing their divergences in a way where it's not right. You know, the divergence doesn't make sense. Now, you can see when divergence begins to happen right here. I can show it to you right here. Price is swinging up. Okay. But right here, the RSI is not. It's not swinging up. It's swinging kind of in a downtrend. You see that? It's going down. Now, these lines will intersect eventually. If this went to infinity and this went to infinity, they would hit. That's divergence. They're diverging from each other. And now you can find where this. Look, price is going up, RSI is going down. Where is that? That's regular bearish divergence. Price is going up, RSI is going down. That tells you that the price will fall down. And look, you sell right here. 9 out of 10 times, the price continues down. Sometimes the price keeps going up. It defies the divergence, but it's very rare. It only happens on like extremely desired assets like Bitcoin, and you know, it's if you're trading a regular asset, 9 out of 10 times this divergence is going to play out for you perfectly. I use it all the time to get in and out of trades. It's beautiful. You also can take divergence with how far you are away from the moving average. I talk about this every day, all the time. Now look, people are in a trade and they're always like, oh, it's going to keep going. But look, whenever you're this far away from the 21, which is the white line here, price comes down. Price comes down. This one went really far. Price came down. So price came down here as well. Same thing as when price goes low. Snaps back to the 21. Snaps back to the 21. So whatever you're in a trade that's not going well or things aren't going right your way, just wait. Wait for the 21 to kind of show its head, see where it's at, project where you could get back to it. Like you might be low right here in the trade. Wait to get back to the 21, then assess. Maybe you want to cancel the trade out at that point. You're not sure, but these are good indications that can help you assess where you're at inside of the trade before you get in and out of it. You really want to know your divergences back and forth. I see them split like in a second. I use them to enter 1 minute trades on leverage trading. I have a leverage trading boot camp. And when in the leverage trading boot camp, all I do is go over how to establish your divergences, how to find them, and how to use them to enter trades. It became a very, very profitable system for me. It's something that you can utilize over and over and over again. And it's amazing how many times you'll see it. Now here, I'm going to show you some bullish divergence. You have swing low. Again, bullish divergence is on the bottom. Bulls, when they knock you out, they knock you on your bottom. They knock you on the bottom. A bear gets on top of you. A bull knocks you on the bottom. Bull on bottom, bear on top. Remember that. So look, we have swing low to swing low here. And I'm sorry to the people who have seen this before. I know almost everyone in my group knows this. We make strong traders in my group. If you join my trading Telegram group, I have a link below. Please join the group, and that's going to make you a robust trader. You're going to be with a lot of people that want to progress, want to be better. They're really learning and going. That's the type of person I'm going for. That's my target market. I want to make sure you really want it. If you want to just sit and eat potato chips, take a few calls from random people, and really be lazy and not get into this, it's not really the place for you. It's not the room for you. I'm not trying to run a popularity contest. What I am trying to do is form a niche group of people that really want to learn and become amazing. So if that's who you are and that's what you want to do with your life, then jump on in, man. So look, here we have price swinging down and price swinging up. That is, again, we're going to go here. When price swings up, okay, actually, we're price swinging down, RSI swinging up. We have the price swinging down, RSI. That tells you that the move will continue bullishly. That's bullish regular divergence. So there you go, Joe. Joe, if you really want, please join my Telegram group. I will tutor you for $75 an hour. Next year, it's going to be $150 an hour. So for next month, I'm doing a special. I will tutor you. I will sit with you for an hour, probably more than that, an hour and a half. I always go over, and we will basically make sure you know this stuff. I'll give you homework. I'll have you in the group. I'll check on you. I'll make sure you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. So if that's something that makes you happy, if that gets you excited, jump into the group, DM me, and let's get you on the schedule for some tutoring. Because it sounds like you're hungry and you want to learn. And honestly, you could watch all the videos you want. One tutoring session with me will just blast you right. You'll go from 0 to 60. And I'm not saying you're going to be making millions of dollars. You're going to be the greatest ever. But what you will do is you'll have an amazing foundation that you can build off of, and that you'll stop using emotions during your trades. Okay. That little one dislikes the dot in the tau, Sam. It makes life flow. Yeah. It's exactly. And now it's gone. Look, I mocked them and they got rid of it. Isn't that funny? I mocked them and they got rid of it. Someone is weird, whoever does that. Like, they're actually watching the show because they hit the dislike and the dislike. So it creeps me out because I know whoever's doing it is they're around. They're watching me. Okay, so we went over Ocean, we went over RSR, we talked about, let's go over Aave. We went over Aave as well, though. We really did, right? We went over that. I want to get into some deep news. I want to talk about a lot of different stuff that's happening in the space. I want to get into Michael Saylor continuing to buy Bitcoin. He does not care the price, right? Most people realize where we're headed. Really obvious to me. Even with this pullback, healthy. These pullbacks are healthy, man. We went from 10K to 20K. Come on now. Imagine going from 1,000 to 10,000. Like, that's what we just did. We just 10x'd. We 10x'd in a very short period of time. So, now remember Ray Dalio telling people that the government was going to ban crypto? Come on, man. Anyway, we have a lot to discuss. I set up some news. Give me some more tickers so I can play the video of Run of the Gold Run. Everyone will long. Ha 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 ha. It is pretty funny. Run of the Golden Bull. I'll get it ready. I'll play it towards the end because it's worth it. Still super upset that they banned my live stream the other day. Have no idea why they did that. It's only 1 hour. This is funny, guys. Watch this. We went over Ocean for a long time.
Their spirits were sunken and low.
This is
Their
hilarious.
bags weighed more than a ton. There was neither sign nor show.
Their bags
when the bull began his run. Their shields were shilling wall to wall. The gig was up. They had their fun. And every short got a margin call when the bull began his run. The candle's green came fast and tall. Each wick was bold, quick to stun. His eyes burned red and his horns did more when the bull began his run. Now fortune smiles upon the need. His bags of gold gleam in the sun. The outer stream of his balance sheet, and every bear is left with none.
Nice little rhyme.
Since the bull began his run.
You know how many times Bitcoin died, man? It ran through Lehman Brothers. It ran through the Fed. It ran through all these clowns. Amazing. Amazing. So, yes, we did it, man. We made it to the top, baby. I'm too hyped now. I go something long. What's XRP looking like in your crystal ball? Volume started picking up back up a bit. Yeah, let's take a look at XRP. SHR, I bought below 2 cents. Amazing. Amazing. Funny, what was that song? That was I just heard the sound from bro. That was the same song I hear all the time on Mitch Ray's. That's a Discord sound, right? Anyway, you just sparked something in my mind I want to discuss. I'm too hyped right now. Wow, we are living in a movie for sure. Thanks for sharing that, Sam. We are a part of history. We are. I just heard Mitch Ray. Isn't that funny? Yeah, wow. That's what I'm saying. I heard it too. I think it's a Discord sound. Maybe, I heard it too, though. I heard it. Wait. That's why. Mitch Ray was playing in the background. See that? Accidentally. Anyway, okay. I'm too hyped right now. I want to look at XRP. Yeah, we're living in a movie. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we went over XRP Ocean for like a good while. It was like we spent a lot of time on Ocean. Okay, Len, man, back to 84. On the 1 minute, it just spiked hard. So look. Let's see what's going on now. We made this little bull flag. Len came down. So in the last hour, Len's up 2.4%. Aave, I should call it. And it's starting to move. I have it projected going all the way back up here to 91. Right? So you just got to break out and get back to its obvious high there. The 1 hour. Still extended. Wanting to kind of push through, though. You see we got to a high of 85. We're already getting rejected, though. Interesting. We did break out of this bull flag already, though, very, very fast. Look for it to consolidate again on the side, but I'm very, very bullish on Aave. I think it's going to continue its rip up. I would definitely start accumulating it. If you can get it between 80 and 60, you got to really start looking at the bigger picture now, not your tiny little $1,000 moves. Really want to accumulate things like 60 and 80 on Aave and make sure you get it in, because it's only a matter of time. That coin is going to be a big coin. Mark my words. 54.57 now. And I sold where? At CTSI. Continued its tear, right? Let's see. Yeah, I sold at 57. Okay, I sold at 57. Okay, good. I'll just, you always want to make sure you sold the top. Just in case. How do you sell the top? How do you know to sell the top? Stay tuned. I'm going to teach you guys how to sell the top. I've taught many, many people here, but if you're new to the chat and you haven't, like Joe Saba, I'll show you a really cool trick of how you always can get out, and especially in real time right now on the 1 hour. So stay tuned for CTSI. I'm going to show you something, why I knew to sell the top and why I know to sell the top pretty well, and how do I get the local tops. I'm not saying I always sell the perfect top, but how do I get the local tops pretty well? I'm going to teach you that in a second if you stay tuned. Let's take a look at XRP. XRP, the banker's coin. Okay, now I said XRP has to hold this trend line to invalidate the bigger pattern. So here, we have a bigger pattern at play. XRP coming down, right? Again, let me show you guys. If you were me, if you just started, you look at the 12 hour, okay? That's not bullish right there. That's a bull flag, especially with that wick getting bought up. This wick getting bought up propelled us up. That should break us out of the pattern. This propelling wick, also we're on the 21-day moving average. I really like where we're sitting on the daily. It looks really good. This is where you front run pink on the daily. Double bottom happening. Looks like we're going to curve up on the Stokes. Just watching what I clicked to say, bro, from where it came. Yeah, man. I just heard Mitch Ray, yeah. Wow, are we living in a movie for sure? Thanks for sharing this, Sam. We are part of history, yeah. So check it out. XRP consolidated in this long bull flag. I just like to build a story for myself, and it helps me understand where we're going and what's happening. So look, XRP tanks to 13 cents during the pandemic. I bought in at 16 cents. $500 worth of XRP at 16 cents. Think about that. That $500 is now damn near, when it was 60, it was 4 times the money, basically. So it was 25. Now it's still about like 15, over 1,500. Because at 45, And then at 55, yeah, it's still about like $1,800. So a $500 buy, man. And I posted it to my Instagram because I was so proud of it. And some guy attacked me. He said, there's no way. Yeah, Larry, I'm going to talk about VET. I made a video about it recently. And yeah, I definitely want to discuss that. Okay, check it out. I have people asking me about coins all the time. Interested in Bitcoin, Monero. Look at this. Look at people asking me questions. Monero, and you see, it's just funny, man. They've been doing something to my profile, honestly. I've been unable to post recently. Something strange. But look, XRP right here. I bought 3,000 XRP for $500 at 16.23. So we do the math. We do the math, right? And this is why you should stick with the Crypto Lifer. I make some amazing buys, and there's going to be more buys. I'm going to help you guys make amazing buys coming in. Shout out to everybody in the live stream. Larry Dudley, Eddie DC, BS Social Swap, Jesse B, Love Learning, Anthony Alieri. Let me see, make sure I say that right. Anthony Alfieri. Yeah, Anthony Alfieri. Morafro, Bagwell 33, Theo Wrench, Jose Saba, my man, Love Learning, asking great questions, Jose, trying to learn. I love that. JV Supreme, my man. Sergu Makanu, the Nano Man, Bagwell 33, everyone. This person, Joe, my dude, love you, bro. Theo Wrench, Chris Conlon up in there, Frankie Rodriguez, my people, Yippee Ki-Yay, Ross Bush, every single person up in here. Furnas SS, love you. Seeing some new names. Furnas SS, never seen you before. Noel, my man. Sergu Makanu, more people. Yeah, Jesse B, this person, same people in the back. BC in the Matrix, love you, love you. Thank you for hitting that like button and writing smash with the double thumbs up. Awesome. Every single person. XRP Musa, Nicola Vasilik, everyone in here, man. Shout out to all you. Thank you guys so much for being here. Means the world to me. Absolutely means the world. 32 likes. Let's get to 33. My favorite 33 like. Super important. And look, we get that dislike again. That guy with the dislike throws it in there. Love you, man, whoever you are. Thank you so much for these dislikes. You're the best. The fact that your hate has turned into my love, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm so blessed. Anyway, so yeah, we did the math here. We bought $500 of XRP. We got 3,035 XRP. We times that by 55 cents right now. And look, you just turned $500 into $1,669. And I did that in March during the pandemic when we tanked. I said, hey, this is a steal. I don't think I'll ever get it again. Here's another one. This was March 7th, the year before, when Bitcoin went to 3,886, and I bought $2,500 worth of Bitcoin at that moment. Now, if we look at that right now, 0.63383789, and we times that by the price of Bitcoin, which is 18,000, let's say 300 on the low. So you just turned $2,500 into $11,599. Yeah. That's a 4.6x on your money. So if you like that, if you like things like that, stick with the Crypto Lifer, because this is the type of behavior that I live in. This is what I do. Stop feeding the troll, dude. Oh, you don't want to feed the troll, but look, he took the like off. He took the like off. Oh, so the troll likes that, though. I see what you're saying. So don't feed the troll. I get it. I'm not into the trolling as much as most people. Like, I don't get it. Like, I'm not, like, I don't know why. It's just not like it's just not something I'm like fully, Love Learning. I love those peace signs and the hearts. Those are beautiful. Can you go over Ether? Yeah, let's do it, man. We have to go over Ether. Ethereum. It was the first coin I ever bought in my life. I was told to buy it at $9. Okay. Ethereum making the V-shaped recovery, in my opinion. I could say that it broke back into the pattern. So let's do this. Yeah, I like this. I like this now. Ether breaks back into the pattern. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's all you need. Now the 1 hour is going to curl. Look for it to go sideways. We could really wait for the 1 hour to change on all these coins. You know you're on to big things when you have the hater groupie. ETH BTC. I agree. ETH BTC is more of a big deal. Taking a look at ETH BTC. Okay. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do this yourself. Okay. I could die tomorrow. Okay. I hate to say that, but it's true. There's no guarantee. Look, they banned my last video. You know what? I could be gone. And then what would you do? You need to be able to do this yourself, right? So self-sufficiency. That's what I teach. That's the value that I provide. See, a lot of other people, what they do is they learn something and then they give you little bits of it at a time so that you have to keep coming back to them, and they try to make money off you in that way. See, I look at it differently. I look at it as if I give you free advice all the time, you're just going to send me more people because you're going to have great recommendations for me, and I'm going to be able to tutor and help more and more people. So if I hold back, I'm just holding back on myself. If I give away and I push forward, I'm only just going to make things better and greater. You know, I was praying last night, and I wanted to pray for my YouTube channel to go better. And I realized that wasn't the prayer. The prayer was, I was searching you on Instagram before a couple of days. Yeah, the prayer is this. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's samprice_remote_chief. I'll add a link to the front. Wow, $9. That's a steal. Yeah, I know. I didn't buy it at $9, all right? So I was told to buy it at $9. Anyway, ETH Bitcoin in this accumulation range. It's the lowest it's really ever been in a long time. Okay, and it's fighting with Bitcoin right now. But honestly, it's at that low point. Like, this is where you want to buy an altcoin. So ETH for Bitcoin, probably it's in a good spot right now. Okay, the 3-day is just starting to get some momentum, getting across, but it is a little spent. Only thing I see. Yeah, get another. Well, I do. I stream to Twitch. So I will stream to Twitch if something happens. I've been streaming to Twitch and to Facebook Live. I was using Restream to do that, but then when I made the post, they weren't coming up as the first picture on my there's a lot of intricacies when it comes to this stuff. So looking at Ether, man, on the 3-day, it's just starting to move. You can see it can have some big moves here on the 3-day as well. The 3-day crosses, look, we had our giant move here on a 3-day cross, and we just had one here. So let's just sit tight. Ether sitting at 0.03 Bitcoin. Okay. Interesting. The lowest it ever was for Bitcoin right now, is 0.014. So, and where does this chart start? July 18th of 2017. Okay. 3-day chart. Let's take a look at the 12-hour now. So the first thing you're going to do is look at higher time frames and see how I made these support and resistance lines. They're going to add a few more as you see fit. Like here, we touched. It makes sense. Look, bounce, bounce, rejection, bounce. So now you have strong support here at this 3 at 0.025. Really strong support. We actually bounced off of it, made a bit of a head and shoulder. Look, shoulder, head, shoulder pattern, possibly. So that's what we have going for us now. Now let's look at the 4-hour. Take a look at the 12-hour too. 12-hour actually is low on the Stokes and wants to make a move. And it's in a bit of a bull pennant, right? So you could see that's a beautiful pattern. And we take our target, which is the flagpole. If we're to break out on that 12-hour, that'll put this back up to 0.37 per Bitcoin. Nice 22% gain on ETH. I do think ETH is going to gain on Bitcoin. Okay. GraphKings, mixtape and logo designs based on TA. What XRP bottom if Bitcoin goes below 1700? You mean 17,000? We're not going below 1700. Put another 0 on that. Shout out to GraphKings, mixtape, logo designs. Hey, I need a mixtape and a logo, man. So stay tuned with me. Yeah. Are you Lewis? Are you Lewis, right? I think you're Lewis. Actually, new subscriber, though. So. Okay, check it out. So, this is moving up. 12-hour looks good. Let's look at the 4-hour. 4-hour also looks decent. So, we had a 12-hour and a 4-hour. Both with MACD crosses approaching. Stokes are a little high, though. And we got a movement, though, on the RSI. So, I'm bullish temporarily right now on this ETH Bitcoin pair. Let's take a look at the 1-hour. Are we rolling over like everything else? Yeah, look, the 1-hour is high, like everything. Insane. So because the 1 hour is so high for everything, it's like we're going to have to go sideways. So it's just like we were talking about with Aave, right? We want to see it go sideways during the 1 hour, honestly, right? Like right here. Go back to like the 15-minute. We want to make sure. So, oh, look, it went sideways, and now we're actually breaking out. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the last basically 90 minutes, because 15 times 6 is 90, right? 6 times 10 is 60, 6 times 5 is 30. In the last 90 minutes, Lend has gone up. Aave has gone up from 82 to 84. Now 8 would be 10%. That's about 2.5%, right? And you can see how the math is done so fast in the brain. 2.5, like look. Anyway, so this is why I'm really good at teaching and helping you guys. The computation is fast. So check it out. 34 likes, 2 dislikes. Love that. Love that now. 2 dislikes. Keep it moving. You're right. I won't talk to the trolls. Anyway. Yeah, you are, Lewis. Yeah. 17,000. Yeah. So, I like Aave. I like ETH right now. Do I think it's time to enter ETH Bitcoin? I think it's always a good time to start accumulating into ETH Bitcoin. I really do. Now, what if Bitcoin goes on an extreme tear? Now, this looks like also like a retest to me, a breakout and a retest of the pattern on the 15-minute. And it's about to go up on the 15-minute, 1 minute too. So, interesting. 1 hour is hot though. So, I feel like the 1 hour has to kind of cool off. We'll go sideways into a bull flag right now. And in about 6 to 7 hours, we're going to see where Bitcoin sits. And if Bitcoin goes down, that's only going to be good for ETH. Especially if Bitcoin goes down to 15,000, I feel like ETH won't go down as bad. You got 2.0 staking. You got more and more people staking it. So, and like we can look at this large pull, which will give us a very big target for ETH Bitcoin. And that brings us right up here, 22% at about 0.37679 Satoshis. So there you go. There you have it. That's my my call on ETH. Wait an hour. Wait like 5-6 hours for the 1 hour to curl off. Again, I can do the same thing I did to the other one where I made my, you put an alert down here on the dotted line or close to the dotted line, like right here. I put a green line. I right click it. And I add an alert right there. And what that alert will do is when the Stokes come back down and reset on the 1 hour, it'll give me a position to sit and think about whether I want to enter the trade. Okay? Whether I want to enter the trade or not. All right. XRP finally. Then we're going to get into the news, and then we're going to call it a day. Sign off at about 11:30. 2 hour stream, I think, is decent. Okay, so right now, daily looking really good for XRP. I got to say. it. Yeah, we had a little wick action. That's okay. You can get a wick at the bottom of the pattern. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, this Spark airdrop is coming on December 11th. In 2 days, the snapshot will be taken. At that point, now there's a few ways to do it. You can use your ledger, and what you do is you use what's called an XRP toolkit, which finds out, because the Spark token is going to be an ERC20 token. So it's going to come down through the Ether code. So you're going to have to get an Ether address, and then all you do is you paste that Ether address into a toolkit thing. I'll show you how to do it. I'm going to do it. I'll post a video that I use. Work and Money channel, Matt has a really good video on it. So here, this is where I would go. He says, like, claim your XRP in under 7 minutes. Right here. How to claim your Spark tokens.
Hey, guys, and welcome to the working.
I don't know if I would do the video any better than he did. You got to blur out a bunch of stuff. It's a long video. It takes a lot of work. Maybe I'll do it,
Okay, now we're going to go back.
But I feel like he did a great job. I'd rather just co-sign his video. But this is the video I'm going to watch later on today. And I'm going to be claiming my ledger. I will not be putting my XRP onto an exchange. Number one, then I have to wait for the exchange to do the due diligence. Number two, God forbid anything happens with the exchange. Who's to say I'm going to still keep getting my Spark tokens, So I'm basically going to be using the XRP toolkit. So I just saw a little bit of downward momentum here. Looks like Bitcoin's probably going to dump. We're all looking at Bitcoin dumping down to 17.6, possibly 16.9. And we went over that earlier if you want to go fast forward to the back or rewind to the back to the front of the video. But yeah, we're not too keen on the health of Bitcoin right now, okay? Something's acting up here, acting slow. So Bitcoin just continuing, it's now in a downtrend. And until it breaks out of this downtrend, it's bearish, right? No music today. The music really helps, I believe. Got to keep that music on. But I've been getting banned by using that music, so today I just let it off. But I got to find some, and I write royalty-free copyright music. It doesn't matter. They still ban me. It still happens. So Bitcoin bouncing now off 18,300, making its way up. But I feel like it's just going to keep coming down and up and down and up. We do see a little bit of bullish divergence here. But we saw it here as well, and it really did nothing. So, like here, we have swing low to swing low, boom. And then here we have the same swing low to swing low, and it does nothing, right? It's not going to do it for us. So, use your rap music on the stream. Yeah, you know what? They might actually, let's do that. I'll put on one of my tracks. But they might actually, they might ban that until I actually whitelist this channel. So watch, I'm going to have to tell them to whitelist the channel or say I'm the one that owns that and then actually go through a whole thing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, even when you own the copyright. So you go Sam Price, Life Elixir. And that's just going to give you all the tracks, right, in the album.
Yo, you ever feel something so deep in your heart? So deep in your soul?
Don't mess. Oh no, these tracks are okay. I own the copyright.
One time. This is my time.
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate you caring.
Just listen. Forget it all and change my reality. Started in a room, but I'm moving to a palace. Be forgetting fallacies, all the lies and actuality. Energize you, a bunny with a battery, beating on my drum with a reaper ever come. Lost in thought, and I'm preaching on my lungs. Tired, but I'm motivated when a week is done. And I'm climbing up the ladder, and I'm on the steepest rung. Dedicated that I stay to leaving people stunned. Like Jordan in game 687, 86. Seconds left of game time, I'm ready for the pick. I never said a lame line, heavy when I spit. I shock you with no time like the levees getting hit. Hurricane, bringing pain on your worried brain. Tap my joint, and I let my ash fly. Exhale the smoke. As life passed by, from sunny days and all the sad skies. You had to ask why am I such a bad guy? Cause I want fame, getting lost in my music. Everything I have, I just can't refuse it. Through the booze and the drugs, help me get I lose it. I'm on that life elixir and I feel it once it oozes. In my veins, I'm due for a change and I'm moving in the lanes. My stoop is full of pain and I'm leaving my front steps. I ain't done yet. I'm flowing in the 12th round, pouring on my sweat. I never let you down. Life with no regrets, and I'm looking forward to the next day when the sun sets. Life with no regrets. On that life elixir till there's nothing left. When the sun sets. Life with no regrets. On that life elixir till there's nothing left.
Once they got it and they move it, then they take it away. So your mind is staying strong, always reason to say. And we know, and we know, and we know, and we know, the simple life is better. Once they got it and they move it, then they take it away. So your mind is staying strong, always reason to say. And we know, and we know, and we know, and we know, the simple life is better when we try.
Walk with me, you can see what I see. You can go where I go, you can be where I be. You can know what I know. I see single moms, rich folks and taxes, turkey dinners, pitchforks and axes. New York City penthouse apartments, chandeliers molding expensive carpets, pouring dangerous shelters and church steps, Lord and angels and the moms was work less. What's worth stress? Teenagers unattended, they lost in the struggle. It's all just the cost of the bubble. Still I see college kids, they living in good vibes. Beach bar surfers and people with good lives. Exotic trees, bones, and beers and high tides. Open wide, I see with my eyes. Sunsets and beautiful full moons, hurricanes, snowstorms and monsoons, sunny days and on clear nights. I should have steered left and I could have steered right. I've been confident and I've been afraid. I've been broke, but hey, I've been paid. I've been horny, but hey, I've been laid. But same, I've never stayed. Rode that bend, that swerve, that swayed. Wore that mink, that roll, that swayed. Been to funerals, baptisms, bar mitzvahs. Been down, now I'm up on that life elixir. And I'm looking to the next day when the sun sets. Life with no regrets. On that life elixir till there's nothing left. When the sun sets. Life with no regrets.
On that life elixir till there's nothing left. Yeah, so if you want to support my music, just Google Sam Price Life Elixir. It's on Amazon, iTunes, all that stuff. Wow, I got a lot of dislikes the second I started the music. Interesting. Interesting. Funny. 6 dislikes hard when I started the music. That's crazy, bro. Never had that many dislikes ever. Interesting. So I guess people were really into watching my stream and they don't like the music. So I guess I got to keep it on the coins. Interesting. The second you show a little bit of your personality, you're not who they want you to be. You're somebody else, and they don't like that, right? I don't know what it is. Anyway, let's take a refresh here. Something going on with my page. We don't do that all the time. I just wanted to show you guys something. You know, I'm more than one thing, right? I'm not just one thing. Okay, let's take a look at Link. It was good. Wow, then the likes go back. Now the likes go back the other way. You guys are funny, man. Now the dislikes swing back into likes. I don't know. You guys are funny, man. All right, so you just told me you don't like the music. Anyway, that song was good, man. I was talking about single moms. I was going in, man. That's my track. I love that song. Let's take a look at Link. You got to have a bag of Link. Just go ahead. Charts get bored. Give us some live show, right? That's what I'm saying, man. You know, tonight I should do a live. I'll do a live thing. Fire. They hating. Thanks, bro. Thanks. If you guys want, I'll do one song at the end of the stream. All right, in like 10 minutes. If you guys want, only if you want though. If I get 10 of you guys to write, we want to hear the song. We want to hear a song at the end. If I get 10 comments saying I want to hear the song at the end, I'll do it. But only then. I'm not going to piss you guys off. All right. All right. We got one coming in. We got one person coming in. Hey, one's enough, right? Like, you can make one person's day happy. That's all you need. Okay. So Link went to as low as 1217. Boom, back up hard. Really fast, okay? So on the 1 minute, Link is on a tear right now. Has to curl back down. I bet that 1 hour needs to curl. Yeah, see? Every single coin that 1 hour just needs to do its thing. When you say you hold a bag, what's a bag? I don't hold anything less than like $2,000, you know? So a bag is about $2,000. When I tell you I hold a bag, it tells you I hold at least $2,000 worth of something. At least, okay? To me, anything lower than that is just not a bag. Okay, anything lower than that is building a bag. Okay, like $400, you're building a bag. Once you're up to $2,000, you got a bag. In my opinion, you got a bag. Now, other people would consider it $10,000 a bag. My bags are about, you know. Now I have bigger bags and smaller bags. It all depends on the bag, you know. But yeah, that's my bag. Want to hear the song? One person. Do it for me. 2 people. Link gonna make you rich. Yeah, I mean, I hold between me and my wife, we hold around, I don't know, 300 links, and we should hold more. I was buying Link, man. That's another thing. I'll show you how to make money in this game. I really will. Watch. I'll show you exactly what to do. You pick a hot coin before everyone else knows it's hot. And how do you do that? Well, you come to my channel and you talk to an expert like me, And I'll let you know what's hot before everyone else knows it's hot. It's just that's what's going to happen. Okay? From there, we build on that. Okay? And I knew Link was going to be hot years ago. I knew Link was hot when it was $1. You know, I was telling you guys to buy Link on my channel a long time ago. There's a video where I'm showing you Link at $1.78, and I'm telling you it's going to go to $3. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Like, so my channel has been on point since the beginning. I've been doing this for a while, you know. Link to make you rich. My bags are about 200. Hey, see? Everyone has a different bag, man. If you're stream, we want to hear the song on the end. Who even don't like can leave. All right, cool. So we got 3 people that want to hear the song, right? Okay, fine. That's good enough, right? That's good enough. That's good enough. All right. So let's get into the news. And my wife's going to kick me off the stream soon. Did MicroStrategy's $400 million convertible note idea backfire? MicroStrategy, the business intelligence firm, has been betting big on Bitcoin ever since it made its first purchase of $250 million in August. Most recently, the firm announced its plans of issuing $400 million worth of debt securities to buy more Bitcoin. The software giant looks at Bitcoin as hedging asset, which offers better returns than cash in their treasury. However, this over-the-top bullishness has led to their shares being downgraded from neutral to sell. The downgrade by Citibank, this is hilarious to me. Citibank's a clowns. Why would you downgrade a company that just loaded up on Bitcoin? It shows you have no idea what you're talking about. Would love to hear the song with visual words and a bouncing ball. Love hearing your words. It's all about message and music. Amazing. The downgrade by Citibank led to a fall in the share prices for the business intelligence company, and it closed down 14% yesterday, despite almost record volumes. It seems the $400 million convertible note idea has not gone down well with many investors. I think it's a good idea. They just don't understand Bitcoin. And who cares if the price goes up and down of their stock? These people are this is why Bitcoin's so great. The rest of the world still doesn't get how great it is. You don't want an asset when everyone knows it's amazing, okay? You want an asset when people don't get it yet. And the fact that Bitcoin's disestablished and they still don't get it, their ignorance is our bliss, man. It's so amazing, and I'm so happy for it. It really means a lot to me. Like, we figured something out a long time ago these people are still having issues with. Crypto slumps as $35 billion wiped from the global markets. Billions were wiped out. That happens all the time, man. This is what they do. They pump us up to 589. We never should have gotten that close to 600 billion in the first place. That was extreme. So the global market cap, if you're a recent entrant world, blah, blah, blah. We'll get into the total too. I'll give you what's really going on. These are just pundits talking nonsense. Yeah, it had a sharp downtrend. Of course, man. Of course. We were up to freaking $600 billion. Billionaire Ray Dalio sovereigns on Bitcoin, says it's a gold alternative. So weeks ago, he's telling you that the government's going to ban it. I like Ray Dalio. I don't know where he was coming up with that. I don't know if someone put him up to that. If someone said, hey, we're going to hit you in a car if you don't tell. It seems like he was forced to say some of these things, but who knows? Who knows? But the prominent investor and philanthropist has never displayed favoritism regarding Bitcoin. Just the opposite. He questioned Bitcoin's role as a store of value or as a currency, mainly relying on the notorious volatility. At Davos this year, he even said the cryptocurrency fails the purpose of money. Lies. I don't know why he would say that when he's so well established. However, as COVID-19 pandemic infiltrated the Western world and brought unexpected developments to the global economy and numerous financial assets, the traditional investors started showing more interest in Bitcoin. As the primary cryptocurrency started surging in value in the past few months, he admitted to his Twitter followers that he might be missing something about Bitcoin. Max Kaiser classified this moment as a turning point that we have seen the education of a Bitcoiner. During Ask Me Anything session on Reddit yesterday, Dalio seemed more optimistic about Bitcoin's role in the monetary field. He even claimed that Bitcoin can serve as an alternative to gold due to its merits. I think that gold and some other digital currencies have over the last 10 years established themselves as interesting gold-like. I think Bitcoin and other digital currencies have established themselves as gold-like asset alternatives with similarities and differences to gold and other limited supply. Is he talking about XRP when he says other digital currencies? What is he alluring to? He's talking about something else that he's learned. Still not entirely convinced. Despite noting that Bitcoin could be alternative to gold, he further explained that he still prefers the precious metal. He outlined a strong preference for holding those things which central banks are not going to hold and exchange value in when they are trying to transact, suggesting that cryptocurrency is still not such an asset. I disagree. Crypto Potato. Shout out to Crypto Potato, man. Whoa, another blast, man. Shaking my whole house at 11:30 12, 9, 20. These blasts are out of control. That shook my whole floor. Bitcoin-friendly congressman says short the dollar. When asked how to define crypto 2020, U.S. Congressman Warren Davidson took the aim at the U.S. dollar. Wow. Short the dollar. Sound money. Can you sum up crypto 20? Yeah. In stock trading, a short position means that an investor expects the value of an asset to go down in the near future. In a few days or weeks, for example. Thus, Davidson's latest comment is quite unflattering for the U.S. dollar. I mean, the dollar is tanking. You want to see the dollar on the... let's look at the DXY right now. DXY is looking horrible. Absolutely horrible. Oh, wow. It bounced as I say that. It bounced today on the 1 hour. So that's another reason why I said that yesterday during the stream. I said, looks like we could get a bounce in the dollar. Because, look, we saw that the 1 hour and the 4 hour MACD, the 1 hour MACD was actually turning up for us. So I said we may get a little bounce in the dollar, but that's all you're going to get. That's all you're going to get. Look, the 1 hour is extended now. You're done. And the 4 hour wants to curve back over. So that's all you had. A little bit. Well, actually, you know what? There's a little bump up here in the MACD. So I'll give it to them. Gold actually, the dollar actually may get back up here to 91.26. Okay? But I think it's just going to get rejected by the top of this trend line, continue up, and then fall out of the rising wedge back down here to its target at about 90. But the dollar is bouncing today. Little bit. Let's look at the daily on the dollar. The daily actually on the dollar says it wants to kind of come back too. I would like to see a lack of bullish momentum when we make this cross. But so far, that tells you that the dollar could come back up a little bit, and that could hurt Bitcoin. We don't want to see the dollar pass this $92 level, okay? So however they're going to manipulate it, they're going to do whatever they can. They're going to try to slow Bitcoin's rundown with any type of momentum they can. That's just what they're going to try to do. Let's take a look at Polkadot. We haven't talked about it in a while. I just want to bring it up. Now, it was in this beautiful pennant that it fell out of. It's still in a rounded bottom, though, doing really well. This is definitely a place where you want to accumulate. Anything below this price for Polkadot is a steal, in my opinion. Under $5, considering that we've already gone all the way up to, what, 610, 605, the high of 612. And, I got scared when that happened. I was like, damn, did I just miss the boat? You can also see we have slight hidden bullish divergence occurring right there. Not perfect, but to me, it's secret divergence, meaning it's not textbook. But look, we have swing up to swing up. We have swing down to swing down. And that's going to tell us that is divergence. The trend should continue. 480 is a really nice price for DOT. BBVA started crypto buy exchange. Yeah, man. I'm not near tunnels. The tunnel fights. You would think I was near the tunnel fights. It's funny you know about the tunnel fights, Jesse. You're hilarious. You're in there with me. Not many people go that deep. So, Anyway, check it out. No, there's a quarry near my house, and they're blasting off. They're blasting off all the time. Okay, so I like DOT right here. Hidden bullish divergence. We're in the bowl. We came up to the top bowl. We do see maybe a slight shoulder, head, shoulder could play out and bring us back down to here. I'm not saying we can't extend possibly the bowl, but right now I'm liking this as a nibble. I definitely like a 488 nibble on DOT. Yes, on the song, it's wonderful that you share your passion. You give us so much day after day. Sharing your music is how we get to understand who you are and the love of Crypto Lifer. Thanks for sharing. No, so the song, I'm going to do a song at the end of this, regardless of what my wife thinks. I am going to be doing a song at the end of my live stream. Anyway. Mike Novogratz says put 5% of your net worth in Bitcoin. Galaxy Digital chief Mike Novogratz has said that Bitcoin will continue to rise with renewed interest. About 50% of his own capital is exposed to crypto. Novogratz suggests that the new investors put 5% of their net worth. Want more? Join our Telegram group. You're going to see every single financial institution forced into the space. Invest 5% of your net worth.
Cryptocurrencies moving further into the mainstream, fueled by announcements like PayPal greenlighting the use of cryptos as a form of payment, and just last week, the S&P Dow Jones saying it will launch cryptocurrency indexes in 2021. Prices of some digital assets have skyrocketed this year, with Bitcoin up over, as you can see, 145% from 12 ago ago. Joining us now, Mike Novogratz, founder and CEO of Galaxy Digital, to tell us more. Mike, great to have you with us on the show as always. In my mind, you're a bridge between the traditional form of macro investing and what in the past we perhaps would have called frontier investing in the crypto space. Explain what you're seeing today that closes that gap or bridges that divide.
Yeah, it's been really exciting that, you know, Bitcoin has gone from a frontier investment to actually now a macro, you know, part of people's portfolio. Hedge funds, institutions, corporates. You look at MicroStrategy, who, you know, bought $400 million of Bitcoin on their corporate balance sheet. You know, everyone is now looking at Bitcoin as a form of digital gold or as a hedge against debasement of fiat currency. And so, you know, the institutionalization of getting good custody, of getting people comfortable that they understood it, that it was safe, happened over the last few years, and now it's arrived. And, you know, we see nothing but more and more accounts trying to get involved. Every single crypto business like mine is working at breakneck speed because just onboarding all the new accounts, from high net worth to institutions to pension funds to endowments, cryptocurrencies is becoming an asset, not a frontier asset.
Do you think it is down to greater understanding and perhaps I mean, we can break it down to the store of value or the utility use? A
huge event this year. And mark my words, I saw there was a big Japanese bank that decided to get, Spanish bank that decided to get into cryptocurrency.
Bojangles, remember Bojangles?
Both trading and custodying. And you're going to see every single financial institution forced into this space.
Yeah, they're going to be forced. Like, they don't have it. See, what people don't realize is hard money finds its way. I studied history, and I studied that hard money finds its way every time to the top. People will find the hardest money no matter what. That's how it works. When you're done streaming, could you please give timestamp on XRP analysis? Sorry, had to jump off stream to sort a couple Yes, that's something I'm not good at. I have to start doing that more. 44 likes, you guys animals? This is insane. Anyway, amazing news for Bitcoin. Bitcoin bullish hammer reversal forming, but beware of bull trap potential. Bitcoin dropped as low as 77 overnight. When was this written? 44. It didn't. Did it really drop as low as 7,700 last night? Let me see here. Is that really the case? Look at the 15-minute. I didn't think we went that low, but you know what? Yeah, 17,675. Wow. We dropped really low last night. You know what? That could have been the low, BS Social Swap. There's a chance that was it. You know? Who knows? Okay, so what song do we want to do? Living Room is pretty cool. I like Living Room. Pretty good song. Nothing But Flow is pretty dope. You know? Yeah. We'll do Nothing But a Flow. That's your favorite one, right? Yeah, exactly what I said. That could have been the dump. It could have been. It could have been. All right, guys, here's the song. Yep. They said they liked it.
Yeah. What up, Knock? What's poppin', man?
Might as well play the video.
In this game. Covering themselves in chains and gold, saying they this and that.
Oh, you want to see? Oh, you're. If you watch this video. If you watch this video, I'll show you how to sell the top.
Nothing but a flow. No planes, no Jews, no video hoes. Nothing but a flow. No crew, no gold, no clothes. Nothing but a flow. No entourage. A cause in the garage. Nothing but a flow. I don't need them fancy facades. I don't need nothing but a flow. Nothing but a flow. To show you something, show you something, show you something. I don't need a chain. I don't need a range. I don't need a bank account with a bigger veins. All I need is the blood up in my veins. To show you something, show you something, show you something. I don't need a chain, I don't need a range, I don't need a bank account with a big advance. All I need is the blood up in my veins. To show you something, show you something, show you something. Now they all frontin', say they got this, say they got that, say they got money tall like a top hat. I'm on the rebound, so I get the ball back. Never lost it, I don't need my spot back. I'm on the roster with the rosters in a raw bag. My life is what it cost, I never saw that. I paid a price, that's my last name. Shouldn't throw stones if you living in a glass frame. Get away, roll a bone with a bad name. Keep my options open, I got a lot of motions. Money isn't everything, and that's the proper notion. Drowning in chips or are you lost in the ocean? Swimming for success. Do you have a heart or is it pinned on your chest? I don't need diamonds and gold, chopping sprees and buying out the store. Following my gut is where I go, cause I don't need nothing but a flow. No planes, no Jews, no video hoes. Nothing but a flow. No crew, no gold, no clothes. Nothing but a flow. No entourage or cars in the garage. Nothing but a flow. I don't need them fancy facades. I don't need nothing but a flow. Nothing but a flow. To show you something, show you something, show you something. I don't need a train, I don't need a range. I don't need a bank account with a bigger veins. All I need is the blood up in my veins. To show you something, show you something, show you something. I don't need a chain, I don't need a range. I don't need a bank account with a bigger veins. All I need is the blood up in my veins. To show you something, show you something, show you something. I'm heavily lifting, call me Schwarzenegger. Steadily gifted and I'm spitting with the force of anger. Man, please don't tie me down, torture chamber. Here, just listen to my sound, of course a banger. Music is my everything, all that I ever had. Voices live forever as the cheddar pass and grows moldy. Stay a goodie, but an oldie. Why you staying locks like Goldie? The truth hurts, so my flow's like a blast from Cassius. By your head, Catholic masses. I'ma keep it real till I'm a flask of ashes. All Moses needed was a stone and tablets. All I really need is vocals, doubles, and ad-libs. Plus these notes up in my iPhone. Let me get up in my zone. The hook says it all, but what was my bone? Nothing but a flow. No planes, no Jews, no video hoes. Nothing but a flow. No crew, no gold, no clothes. Nothing but a flow. No entourage or cars in the garage. Nothing but a flow. I don't need them fancy facades. I don't need nothing but a flow. Nothing but a flow. To show you something, show you something, show you something. To show you something, show you something. I don't need a train, I don't need a range. I don't need a bank account with a bigger veins. All I need is the blood up in my veins. To show you something, show you something, show you something. I don't need a chain, I don't need a range. I don't need a bank account with a bigger veins. All I need is the blood up in my veins. To show you something, show you something, show you something.
Play that for BS Social Swap because he told me that was his favorite track on the album, you know? Okay, we have our artist here.
So this is the front of my book, and inside it says bats. Bats collect pollen. And here it says bats eat pollen.
Okay. Amazing. You wrote your first book?
Mm-hmm.
And you made a little bear at the back?
No, that's a bat.
A little bat. Yeah.
And this is the cover.
Nice. Oh, the waves?
Yeah, and look.
And there's a little Bitcoin symbol there.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing little Bitcoin symbol. Thank you so much, sweetie.
You're welcome.
Nice job. Okay, back to brass tacks. How to sell the top. Okay, I recently was in a trade, which was CTSI earlier today, and I sold. I sold at about 57, and it's lower now. So check it out. CTSI, we take a look at where it is. CTSI, right here. Boom. Okay, I sold at 57. How did I know to sell there? And it hasn't gone down up there since. Well, we look at the 1 hour, okay? Now, I'm going to show you something amazing. Now, whenever we're on a big run-up like this, you want to look for these run-ups. You're going to look at the 21-day moving average. You're going to want to put these moving averages on. You want to go to the indicators, and you want to hit 5 MA. 5 MA. This is going to give you the 5 MA indicator by Inlander. This is a key, especially if you're a beginner and you don't have a pro account, because they don't give you a lot. They don't give you a lot of indicators. But if you use this lets you put 5 indicators in one. So then you hit the settings button here. And what you're going to do is you're going to put in MA 1 through 5, 200, 180, 50, and 21. You could change them to my colors. Basically, the 200 is yellow. The 100 is blue. The 80 is a purple pink. The MA red is 4. The 50 is red. And then the 21 is a white color. Now, boom. Now you have the same setup I have. And if you use this setup, it's quite simple. But price doesn't like to get too far from the 21-day moving average. You can see right here, price came up. You can sell right here because, look, it has to come back down. Price came up, has to come back down. Price came up, has to come back down. So Dave, if you were to stay here, Dave Stratman, my man, really didn't realize you were sitting there. I forget a lot of people don't comment. They just are actually watching. Now, if you look at this, also, there's a chance that this is forming a head and shoulder pattern. Shoulder, head. Are we going to come back down and form another shoulder to come back down? That's possible. Now, what I saw was when I was in the trade, we were here, and the 21 was here. That's a very vast difference for the 21 to be away. We were here at 59. That's a huge difference for the 29 to be away from the price to be away from the 21-day moving average. So I know that the moving average is going to have to go sideways like so, and the price is going to have to come meet it. And they're going to have to touch. They touch every time. Touch here. Here, look, it even came close to a touch, but it came close. Even if it does a bounce, it's going to bounce at least. So I know that whenever we're this distance away from the 21-day moving average, 9 out of 10 times, there's a few times where the price keeps going, okay? Fine. But 9 out of 10 times, you're going to be able to sell the top. So that's how, if you waited and you watched my stream, thank you so much. That's how you sell the top. Here, look. Also, you have this action here, and it bounces back to the 21-day moving average. Bounces back to the 21. 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 Same thing back here. So whenever I get that high, it's a good chance that I'm going to be able to sell and get back into the trade in a wedge, bull flag, some type of consolidation pattern. So guys, thank you guys so much for watching. If you stayed through the whole stream, you guys are awesome. 41 likes, unbelievable. Would like to switch those 5 dislikes back to likes. You guys are running with me. The second I played the music, the dislikes came in. You could be a little more open-minded and respect that I am a person and I'm alone all day during this pandemic. I moved to a new city. I don't have a lot of friends that I'm seeing. My close friends are all in New York. So if you'd be nice enough to switch the 5 dislikes back over to likes, I was just trying to use the music to express myself, kind of get myself out of my zone after 2 hours of live streaming and doing technical analysis. Anyway, love you guys. Thank you so much, Dave. Really appreciate that you actually said amazing analysis. Thanks, man. That means the world to me that you stayed and actually listened to the video and then got the gem that you wanted. Here's the SHR update. I actually threw it in while the video was playing. I was graphing SHR for you guys. So I'm not going to leave you hanging, Theo. And I really apologize the other day not answering you in the comments. I was waiting for you. You typed a lot, and then my wife said time for dinner. And I'll be honest, I wasn't feeling well, and I kind of just stayed off of the Telegram for a while. One of the first times I did that, and I did not remember that you had been writing that long thing. I feel horrible about that. I've still thought about it. So please take my apologies and know that it definitely was on my mind and not something that I like to do. But so here we are, man. Bottom of the pattern. Like, this is the perfect place to buy SHR. It's waiting for you guys. It's waiting for a pop. It's unbelievable. If we look at it on the daily, let's look at it on the 1 hour too. The 1 hour, look, it came down and it got as low as 196. To get it below 2 cents, that is a steal, honestly. This thing is about to explode. You can see all the times it gets into a wedge, it fires up. So it's going to fire up again. It's going to fire up again. It's only a matter of time. And this time, in my opinion, it's going to break out of this giant triangle that it's been in. So I just got to caution you that SHR is something you don't want to miss. I've done a video on it already on my channel. Let me show you where it's at so you can kind of get more informed on what it is and what it does, who's involved with it. But SHR is unreal, okay? Unreal. Right here. Why sharing can make you a millionaire. I talk about their partnerships. I'm the Crypto Lifer. I hope you're having a great day. And today we're going to get into one of my favorite coins that I think is going to make you a multimillionaire if you put enough in, and that's sharing. Yes, sharing or share token. The company, the project is sharing. The coin is share token. Look at that. I always get that one dislike. Let's get into why it's the same person every time. Why I think it could change the world and how you live. This guy has been established. He's shown that he can existing knowledge and transferred this from. This video breaks it down. Tim Boss, the owner, shows you what they're doing, who they have partnerships with, and we give you also a bit of a breakdown over the price, when you should be getting into the price, why you should be getting into the price. And look at that buy zone there, and we would come all the way back down to the bottom of the pattern. See? So I think sharing is a guaranteed buy right now. Again, this isn't financial advice. Get yourself a financial advisor. Do what you want. Do your own research. But I'm telling you right now, man, I'm putting it on your radar. I put link on your radar at $1.78. I put Tesla on your radar at 410. I put Bitcoin on your radar at 10,006. I put so many coins out there, man, almost every single day. There's gems in my stream. Right now, this is really where this is it. Oh, do some core analysis when you get a chance. SHR is going to moon, got a nice bag. You're a smart man. You're a smart man. Well, I'll do core and then I'm out. Then I'm extended. I'm extended at this point, guys. You got me overextended. C-Vault Finance, okay? I like core right here in the rounded bottom. Again, every time you've seen the rounded bottoms, those are your chances to accumulate. Don't sleep on these rounded bottoms. Ping, ping, ping. We're pinging the bottom of a rounded bottom. That's telling you something, right? Core on the daily. Yeah, it does want to curve down. It's not old enough to really get a good reading. Let's look at the 4 hour though. A lot of wick action, a lot of movement. We're looking good on the 4 hour. I like where it is now. I think this is actually one of the lowest prices you can get it at. It's at $39.73. Under $4,000 is an amazing steal for core. Core has already been all the way up to $8,000, right? Came back down. Its low is this wick right here at 2,700. Since then, it's come back up, retraced. Let's look at the support and resistance lines for core. Here. We have major resistance coming at $4,333. 4333333. Triple treat. What if I just broke? Like I was a computer and I just broke. I was like on the stream, it just. Anyway, bottom of the pattern, doing well. About to break out again on the 4 hours, looking very, very strong. Let's look at the 1 hour just to see the health of the temporary move. 1 hour is similar to everything else. Stokes are kind of low, need to curve down. MACD wants to curve down. So looks like we may come back down here to 3,448. But anywhere between $3,000 and $4,000, I'm going to say is the buy zone. Like, see this? This is the cumulative buy zone. Up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. You just want to make sure you get it in here before it makes its way up out of the bowl and continues to move. So I'm very, very bullish on core. I have a small, tiny pocketbook. I'm not even going to call it a bag. I got a wallet. I got like 50, 60 bucks in core. I don't have a lot of money in core. Once there's like 30, 40 coins in your list, you can't get them all. Like eventually you're going to have to say, hey, I'm not going to be able to get it. Like, do you want core or band? Do you want SHR or core? Do you want Atom or core? Do you want to buy more Bitcoin or do you want to buy more band? Do you want to accumulate Link? There's so many questions. Hello from Austria. Could you say me, please, if I have to invest more in Chainlink or VeChain? And another one. My friend says always TRX. Stay off of TRX, man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm done with TRX. I'm done with it. It went up to 27 cents in the last bull run. It's an amazing coin. It's done a lot. It has a lot of work for it. But, dude, I think it's kind of done. I think there's too many hot coins out there that have just wish-washed it away. I'm not saying it won't go up in the bull run, but you're going to make way more money, I believe, on Polkadot, Chainlink. You got to be in the hot coins. If you're not sure what coins to be in, please go to my video here. I'll show you. And it's going to give you the top 10 coins to 10 million. This is my choice. And then it's going to, once you go to that video, other videos of 10 million are going to surround you. Watch 4 or 5 of those. Write down the coins that come in. And then find out which ones that you think are the best, right? So top coins, 10 million right here. And I have them quickly.
Number 9 in the market.
I got Polkadot. I got Atom. I got Band.
So I just think on
IOST.
I think you should have.
Okay. Chainlink, XRP, share token,
actual $5. You have made
YFI Finance.
Hopefully, this thing could
Ziliqua.
Coins price with crypto.
And yeah,
is life.
I also think VeChain has to be in there. I don't know if VeChain made it in that video, but VeChain definitely has to be in that mix. So Chainlink or VeChain? If I had $5,000 right now and it was Chainlink or VeChain, I think I would put $3,000 in VeChain and $2,000 in Chainlink. The reason is I think VeChain can go 60x, right? And it's only at 2 cents right now. They bring it to $1.20. I think it could go to 65 cents, so that's a 30x. If Chainlink's 30x's right now, that would bring it to $600 a coin, which I think is possible. I think Chainlink could go to $1,000 a coin. I think they're both going to do a similar move. You'll get a lot more VeChain. It's really hard to say, man. FWT could also be in the top 10. Interesting. It all depends, man. It really does, what you're liking, what coin you want. It all depends. Right now, that's going to be your call. Both great coins. Just have a bag of both, Link and VeChain. That's all I could say is have a bag of both. I really wouldn't be able to discern which one I want more of. I'm going to have to say Chainlink because it's just more popular. More people are going to take a dive on Chainlink today than they're going to take a dive on VeChain today. That's just my opinion. You know, it's going to be easy to buy on Coinbase. Right now, VeChain isn't on Coinbase. That alone could kind of propel you to put a little more money into Chainlink. But again, it's your own research. It's up to you. I kind of give you a backdrop of information that you could use to make your decision. But it's up to you. Completely up to you. You know, they're both great coins, though. Unbelievable coins. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. You can find out when I post my next video. And remember, if you came to my channel, you're already doing the right thing. You're taking care of yourself. You're getting the good information. And if you're new to the channel, every day we count to 3 and we say crypto is life. So if you want to do it together, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Crypto is life. There's nothing else.